Good evening. Back in the stream. Oops. What was that? Oh, there we go. Right. Stream's up and running. I'm ready to rock. And this is Star Trek Online. It's a bit cheerful today. What's going on with that? Anyway, today I'm going to do some more. Here we go. Doing some more. I think it's in the future proof arc. I think is what we're going to be working on to start to work on today. They've also added. Yep. Good evening. Right. Before I forget, slight change of plan regarding the prize draw giveaway. Due to a bit of a muck up on my part, I'm not going to be able to do it for subscription and donations because that's considered to be a form of gambling. However, there is a thing I can do, and I can do it for anybody who watches the stream and like on a loyalty based system. So you earn two points for every 10 minutes you're in the stream, that kind of thing. And then those basically, it makes it free for everyone, and excuse me, Shia, and that way only people who have been in the stream for X amount of time, and I don't know, maybe say you earn 100 points and you get entered into the prize draw, you can cash it in. So I'm going to be messing around with a few bot things tomorrow and the rest of this week, trying out a couple of little things. So if over the course of this next week or so you see weird things pop up on the stream, just be warned, it is for testing and for trialing, because I want to see if I can get it to work properly and other things like that. But one of the things I've been looking at is a stream bot, and it's got a lot of good features on it, like adding in quotes or doing giveaways and little mini games in the chat and that kind of thing. But that's going to take time for me to set up. Oh, excuse me, I'm really gassy at the moment. So that's just little things that's going to be adding to the game to the stream, and it will make things better in the future as well. Plus, also I haven't got it running right now because I couldn't get it to work exactly as I wanted, but I know what I've got to do is a sort of pre-stream legitimate music program, and the music's not what you would call mega, sort of like number one in the charts type music, but it is music that they've allowed to be broadcast on stream and stuff like that. But again, I'm on the process of setting that up, and if it doesn't work, it's easy enough to turn it off. No, it's like literally just like boom, one click and it's off. So quite a few things coming, but it's just going to take time. That's all. But don't worry, the prize draws, just in some form or another, will be coming. That's also, this gives me more chance to getting some more prizes and bits and pieces like that. So anyway, enough of me waffling. Let's do the next start the next arc, future proof.
With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild, to take stock of our situation, and to return to our roots as explorers. We've recently noticed that a star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change to its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system, investigate the star, and improve our understanding of what's happening. I want you to head up this investigation.
Okay.
Find out why this star is suddenly dying, and make sure it isn't going to be a threat
disconnected from the mains?
to any nearby worlds or systems.
Yeah. One thing I've got to decide on as well is what I'm going to call my bot, because I can completely customize the name. So I will. Quantum phase torpedo. That sounds interesting. Let's see what I've got actually. I need probably a deflector. Probably could be the. What's it? Oh no. Ooh, quantum phase control. Oh, that sounds very nice. That does. That'll go into a nice. Because basically, if I have one of that, and that, I get the 3-piece set. I could do this like mission like 3 times and I can get the complete set, then, or I can put like dual cannons or something like that on there. Interesting. We'll probably go with the phase converter because that sounds quite nice. I'll go ahead to Deep Space Nine. There's a bit. I had one of those sort of not panic moments, but I just like last night thinking, oh wait a minute, oh I can't do that for the prize draw. I had to double check on something. It's like no, I'm right, so I had to temporarily disable it. It was it will come, just not in the original form I had planned. Now you notice I've also got a new ship. In fact, this is the second ship I've had since the last stream. I had the Hestia. I gave that a go to get the trait. I will give another carrier a try because I like carriers. Warhammer. Big ship in the background. It's almost look at the size of it. You want the specialist?
Thank you for the pickup. I'm Tenora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death.
Oh dear.
Basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly, but there's no good reason why.
Basically, the star's dying and no one can work out why.
And see what we can figure out.
Okay. Let's head there. Yeah, I've got a busy week this week. Stuff to do. But I like being kept busy. Don't like being bored. Now, something else I could possibly do as well is, you know, if maybe sort of do things related to, like, say, like guild invites and that kind of thing. Again, it's I've managed to become both this weekend. Okay, I have no idea what you mean by that. Oh, ball RC. So, keep forgetting there's a delay. Right, that's a very bright star. Yeah, just in case there's something nearby. Oh, busy and bored, right. Yeah, I think I mentioned before as well, what I'm going to be doing with my Zen, because that is saving up for when the Deep Space Nine set comes out.
Don't make any sense.
Turn the volume
The
just a wee
star's
bit.
core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer going to do hydrogen fusion, just heavier fusion processes.
Well, we need to find some stellar particles and see if we can have any clues as to what's going on.
This kind of matter is ejected during corona events. We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram suits if we head to one of the ejection zones.
Solar flares in the background do look pretty funky. You see it there. Right. Again, just in case something's going to happen. Where's the nearest one? Oh, there's one over there. The sort of chrome type look to the ship kind of works well with this. Oop. I've installed Mad Max as well for next Monday. Oop. That's going to be interesting. Oh, you bastard. Good evening.
Results are coming in now.
Oop.
This still isn't making any sense. It's as if the star's life cycle was suddenly accelerated somehow, but it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no good explanation for this yet.
I can do.
Maybe something
but it's
else
just
in
more
the
of a.
system caused it.
How can I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to sort of keep myself in one position and I have to look down where the keys are because I'm still not 100% used with this thing is. I have to do that. I'm doing it with the what do you call it? The arrows.
If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems.
But you
with
can say it's like a
nuclear
form
and
of muscle
chemical
memory.
reactions in the system's gaseous bodies. There's a large amount of gaseous stellar matter further from the star.
Right.
We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
Well, go and check it then. Bit of a... Yeah, once again I have a Breen carrier.
This is very strange. Usually nebulae are massive
Oh.
clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in a system like this is quite rare. This may be the result of an event such as a cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant and turning it back into particulate matter. I'll need some more readings to know for certain.
I only understood about half of what she just said then.
All the particulate matter will make your ship's sensors unreliable beyond a few kilometers, and shields will be offline. The best we'll be able to do is to check small areas until we get close to something.
How does Starfleet justify having a Breen
We should
carrier?
head to where the deionized particle density.
I stole it.
spikes.
Basically. Right, search for anomalies. Okay. Oh, great. There's one. Okay. Energy surge, so I'm heading this way. Right. What to do? Great, so folians. And I've got no shields. Another day. Was that as last week as well? Probably sort of like last half hour or so of the stream. Do some sort of with viewers fleet type stuff. And I think we might have to give the at least one shuttle mission a try.
Nothing
Just for a
unusual
laugh.
coming in
Yeah,
from the nebula.
You have like
But
5
those
minutes to get
Tholian
your shuttle
ships
ready.
are far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers. Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
It'll be done purely for laughs. My little Type F. I do have a Delta Flyer somewhere, but you know, I just want to do. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to do it properly stupid. Right. There's a large asteroid ring around the gas giant. Okay. So, set course. Let's again launch my. They crashed. Oh, I see. And that one. We'll scan that one over there. Yeah, you can use whatever shuttle you've got. You will have like, well, anybody watching will be able to get it start sorted now, but anybody else? From when I say yeah, we will go. We'll have 5 minutes to get your 4 5 minutes max. Probably a lot less than that. It's like some kind of like space crab. Scan gas giant and moon, right. It's a bit like Jupiter, doesn't it, that planet? Which I suppose, yeah, is kind of the point. Gas giants do, for the most part, tend to look a little bit similar. Com traffic. Okay, so something's on this moon. Any signs? Right. Okay, so it could be a new civilization. Interesting.
Greetings, unknown vessel.
Oh, hello.
This is Administrator Kumarke. Please provide identification.
We've got purple eyes. Malklavan of the Federation of Planets.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions.
Yeah, she does have that sort of Khaleesi magenta purple eyes. Yeah, we noticed that your stars are going a bit. Come to see if investigate and maybe help.
These problems started only recently, just a few days ago.
A few days
Our
ago.
astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but honestly, this is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us.
Colossal's a polite understatement. I would say freaking huge. But my ship's part of a larger fleet. We've got some pretty decent tech. What may tell?
We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2.
Ooh.
There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work.
Okay.
All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
I don't think that'd be unreasonable. Right. So, they adjust the trajectories. I'm going to go for 98050. Go. What's that? 950, 950, 94000, 94000. What? Okay. Oh, there's the trajectory there, the green thing. Yeah.
We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineers prepare the probe.
I haven't watched
Let's see if
Frontier.
this works.
Not yet.
Nothing to worry about.
But I've
The probe's
hardly
made
watched
it
any
out
of
of
about
orbit.
TV or shows or anything recently. Let's watch their probe. It is there to probe there.
Engaging secondary boosters to head out of planetary range.
It is. Oh, it's going at a fair old speed. Good luck, little probe. Also, don't forget there is, for those who do play Star Trek online, the First Contact Day is coming up
It's
at
gone
the end
to
of the
warp.
week, and there's an event going on for that.
The
To get,
probe is arriving
to get
at
an
the
engine
solar
and do
corona.
stuff related to.
Deploying chromodynamic booster. No effect.
Nope,
It didn't work.
it didn't work. Oh, poop.
Repeat. Well, it didn't work.
There should. I posted a link in Discord in
Thank you
the
for trying to help. I'm
Star
not sure
Trek
what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate
online
a few people. Not going to give up,
section.
but the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
Oh yeah, so basically like the population we've got on Earth right now, almost. Okay, well, we're not necessarily out of solutions. We might still be able to help you. All right. something else has turned up.
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time.
Caldano, that
I'm
name
here to
sounds
help with
familiar.
the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
It's nice to meet you. Your help will certainly be appreciated.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
Totally agreed. And since no other solutions presented themselves, we should at least hear them out.
All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
Don't worry. We ain't gonna need the shuttle.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
Okay. That's interesting. So what you're saying is your ship is bigger on the inside?
Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
Hello.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes.
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Yep. Pretty good.
Impossible. This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
And there's a Doctor Who reference. Yeah, we've got bigger issues to handle, like a star that's about to explode.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else. And you're here to help with our dying star?
Yep. Now, we came to investigate the star now, well, we're going to help.
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
Well, see, normally my people are explorers, and we would open diplomatic relations to engage in first contact, but I have to admit, this is pretty much not a standard situation.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question.
Yeah, I did the event last year. It was a fun little event.
We need to look past just our homeworld.
Well, the UFP, or United Federation of Planets, makes exploration and peaceful contact with new species one of its primary missions.
It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people.
A fair amount.
Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other. To talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer.
I like her. I'm sure my people will want to open relations. I mean, your experience here will make it you a natural choice to participate in these discussions.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something. To be involved in solving this problem.
Stay with me. You can see how we study and solve these full problems.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century and it has some technology you may not recognize yet.
More time travel.
I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
Well, that explains why I wasn't able to scan through your ship's hull. Or how you're able to have something like, that technology that can maybe repair a dying star?
Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari star.
So, this involves changing the time stream? I've had to bear enough of that recently, yeah. Especially what the last mission was.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes.
Oh.
Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
Cool. We're going to restart a star.
I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
Where am I going? I'm going over it, right. Right. Okay, so I need to get up to about 450. Look. Spectrum locked in. As if I know what I'm talking about. He seems to be a hybrid of human and Vulcan with a small amount of DNA from the people of this. Oh. So he's part human, part Vulcan, part Lucari. Oh yeah, of course he would have a vested interest in saving this world because he would cease to exist. Okay, so at least he's got a... you know, I can kind of understand why he's helping now rather than just out of... Right, the red spectrum. Yeah, get off the... See? That is a bright light.
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari star has decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming!
Right, weapons ready. Let's kick some ass.
What are those things?
Folians.
Tholians! Keep them away. I need to finish these computations.
Alright, I think we can handle this. That's that one done. Oh, we've gone behind the pillar, the little cheeky bastard.
I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way.
I'm
Shields
on
are
it.
back online. They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
Good. Any more? Oh, there he is.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home.
This is going to be interesting. We're about to, let's say, jumpstart Star. Which I have to admit is a pretty cool concept.
The device is charging. We're just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Right.
Give us the tox, mutant.
The Toxutat. Oh dear.
Just wonderful. Now the Tholians want my quantum phase inhibitor.
Toxutat. That name should sound familiar.
You will surrender the tox, mutant, or you will be destroyed.
Obviously, we can't let them have it. We just need a little more time.
I do remember why the Toxutat is. Well, technically, this is where it comes from. You know, the dude comes back to repair the star. That and it is a quantum phase inhibitor, and that's what becomes the Toxutat. This is how it gets into our, I suppose you could say, neck of the temporal woods. Yeah, you point out, yeah, Renandi, it's a 31st century ship. I'm stuck in the bloody web. Turn around. There we go, that's better. Still loving that gravity wheel. Taking out those mesh weavers. Who else is attacking me? A web. Very possible because some of the episodes were very possible to have done out of order, but then again, there's time travel involved, so you know.
Capacitor's full. Firing in 3 seconds.
The good old Department of Temple Investigations aren't going to be happy with us. Again.
It's working! Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting. And it's
Yeah, you can go
returning to
cross-eyed
normal.
trying to understand time travel. Readings are stabilising. Shockwave should be barely noticeable by the Lucari. Weird.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please help us.
Oh no, wait.
Please, you have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
We do. Again, just blowing the ever living daylights out of them. What it is? Have some torpedoes. Turn around. There we go. Stun one of them. Take him out. Evasive maneuvers is really great to have on a ship like this. That pretty much allows you to turn around on the spot.
The Tholians have managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help.
That we can do. Once I turn around. Oh dear. Three-hour screaming match.
They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor.
There we go. That's how they get hold of the Toxutat. Cal Dano's time ship. You look at it. Tiny little ship. Tiny.
Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Uthot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians use a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the Tox Uthot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe.
Yeah, the star's
However,
safe.
nobody else will be, as long as the Tholians have that device. They could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
We've got to get it back from them. That means we've got to figure out we've got to figure out their next target. Responsibility of announcing to the universe that a species is space capable.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events, and the Tox Uthot itself, are tied up in the temporal Cold War.
Yep.
The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Uthot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
Which means you will get to exist.
Valdano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful. Not to mention my personal gratitude, of course.
That's
I
fine.
think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again.
That's alright. My people will contact you again soon. We've got many things to talk about.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. But I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted.
Well, first contact with another species is one of our most important duties. Our initial meeting has shown promise for an exchange of culture and knowledge. I'm pretty sure Starfleet are going to be quite happy with that.
Oh, I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
Certainly. He beams over. Right. Go and return her to her home.
I have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star.
Was it a Windows one?
Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
I totally forgot she was on board, actually. That's a simple, easy mission. And I'm going to walk through a planet. There we go. Congratulations, Helms, you've literally just warped us into a planet.
A first contact is a significant event for the Federation. We will be glad to open a dialogue with the Lucari people. Unfortunately, the loss of the Tox Utat
Oh,
is troubling.
yeah, should have guessed, really.
We have some reports about this device from when Jean-Luc Picard encountered it on Risa in 2366. And obviously, we can't let the Tholians keep a piece of future technology that can destabilize stars. We'll have to deal with that later.
Right, so I think I'll go for the quantum phase converter because it sounds cool as well. Right, what we'll do is equip that on. Let's see. So if I replace that with that, that's better. That basically gives me the same that, but cut over to bits as well. Wait. I'm just trying to remember what's next. Stormbound. Right, so the Toxotat has I can't talk tonight. The Toxotat has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. They're trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they'll take in the future. Right. Ooh. Quantum phase stuff sounds interesting. It will probably be the shield, actually. Yes. That's pretty good. Or the engines. It's shield, actually, I think. Look, see what my current shield is. 7 Oh, okay, yeah, shield it is in. Transwarp. How is she back? Stormbound. That was quite a short mission, actually. But fun.
Good to see you again. Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device.
Again.
We need to stop them and recover the device. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Okay, let's go kick some Tholian butt.
Unidentified, thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you can provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Not a problem. Tholians are starting to get on my wick. If I can mess them up, I will. I definitely think I'm doing more. Ooh, I finally achieved mastery level 1 with this ship. And I'm now. That's it. Punch the hole through the web.
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another. We are still detecting Tholian ships near our star, as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate.
Yeah, they're messing with your star, mate.
So this is your fault?
Wait.
Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Wait, you're blaming me?
I never should have made that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
Right, let's head to the star. Oh, update 7.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them. Board that vessel and get it back.
That I can do. First of all, we have to destroy these ones. The tech loops.
They hadn't chased me. None of this would happen.
Vorgons. Yep. Damn Vorgons. Of course, if you hadn't invented the device in the first place. Very surprised you didn't build some kind of security protocol, but yeah.
They might have traced me to this time. We'll have to go further into the past to hide the quantum phase inhibitor.
Does that mean we're going to have to go back to Rise, huh? Turn around. Yes, I know my shield's effective.
Assuming, of course, that we can get it back from them in the first place.
Don't worry, we will. Turn that around. Into that. Have some torpedoes. That one. Take out that Terran science vessel, surprising. I'll come from that rift. Okay, let's head towards that last group. Deal with them. Little ships floating around there. Oh dear. Yeah, you've really not been having much luck with that update, have you? Speaking of stream going off, the local telecommunications company decided today they were going to start doing some work on the junction box not far from them. If I just suddenly go offline, don't panic. Probably won't happen because they would have stopped working by now. But there is that small chance. Even if there will.
Oh no, they're using the toxin pod.
And they've just turned the star off. Shit.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%. Warning. Ship is under attack.
That. Oh, so that was healing me. Okay. Disable that recluse. Take it offline. There we go. There's a little helper repairing me. Right. Go to that ship. I imagine trying to reinstall Windows from scratch would probably not be practical. Right. Don't crash on me, game. Please don't crash on me. Good. Yes, another video game. Unfortunately, Kitty's feeling a little bit sorry for herself that went outside earlier, chewed on some grass, and then came back in and threw up behind the sofa. She seems to think she was in trouble. You're not. But I wish you hadn't done that. Come on. Go on, game. And it's crashed out. Yeah, she was definitely had that. Ooh, I'm not happy look about her. But getting the mic. I've no idea what version of Windows I'm on. I've got a feeling it's the same 1739. I could be wrong.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids. You and your team will need environmental suits to survive.
Right. So I need environmental suits. Okay, now. That'll do. Lucky enough, I have. Let's see, do I go with... I've got my one. I'm going to equip that. Badass little suit there. And you can have one of those. You can have one of those. You can have one of those. And you can have one of those. It's like, yeah, so my suit's got a little pot belly. Oh, brilliant. Seriously, just look at his gut. He's got a suit with a big... Oh, potato, you need to put your suit on, mate. Try that again. Oh well. Yes. Okay, activate the suits. Go and have some fun with the Tholians. It's going to be quite interesting because it's on board their ship.
Tholians, just as xenophobic and opportunistic in your time as mine.
Yeah, they're a bit of a messed up race, yeah, in terms of how aggressive they are. Which way will go? Wait.
We have to be getting closer to the toxic dot. Stay alert.
Of course I'm going to stay alert. I'm just going to do like walk backwards. Just deploy one of those.
Enemy target
Oh, he's died. Stand. Okay, there goes. There goes his body.
The bridge should be just ahead.
I know. There was a bridge. A nice bit of gold pressed platinum every time I kill someone as well, which is always nice. Although they need to put in more uses for gold pressed platinum, I feel. Who's this? Oh, it's the captain. Everyone focus on the captain. Take them out. Hey. And I've got the Endeavour prize pack. Wait. I'll look at that in a minute.
Now we just need to drop that force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off this ship.
Okay, first of all, let's just see what I got. I got... Okay. Choice of marks, and my lowest marks is going to be Omega. Right, so where's the toxel dot? Where is it? Oh, there it is. The force field.
Finally, we have the quantum phase
We should
inhibitor.
like what? We might
brought
write sheet
this device
music.
through time to
But
hide
actually
it from
like the
Vorgon.
display itself
I never
kind of thing,
thought
like
the
with the
Tholians
proper
would do it.
notations and that kind of thing.
Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them.
And I suppose in theory you could do it if you had the right font. As a cool looking faceplate. Here's my shuttle.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
Yep, going to Riser. Unfortunately, not for fun times. We are not seeking Jemaharon tonight. Still have that episode where Quark goes to Riser and he's got like a whole armful of them. They're just loading right. There we go. Riser, the pleasure planet. And it's raining. First things first, I'm going to change my
Ryza,
armor.
early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot.
Now you can go with that one. Go with that one. You can have that one. There we go.
Wow, rain on Ryza? I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
Yeah, first time we come to Riser officially, and it's raining.
We have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again. And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Why hide it? Why not destroy it? Seriously, why not destroy it? You know, disintegrate it at the molecular level.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there.
Right here.
That's better, but I still think it would be too easy to find.
Okay, right here.
That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time. We need to check on the Nakul.
And I wonder what captain that is. So we're the ones who put the Toxut out there for Picard to find later. Yeah, this is where you can go cross-eyed now.
Setting course for 2410.
And we're back.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
Yeah, but they're not going to be happy with us. Right, the Tholians are hating us. I see.
Return the toxic tap, and we will let you live.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Returning the Toxut out of me. We're going to mess you up. And here's one there. Another one down. Yep, another ship down. Another one. In slowly around. Smack you cat. And get that weaver. Have some torpedoes. Hey.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Postok.
I wonder if you can guess what happened to that guy's ship. If you've watched Enterprise, you probably already know. Because that was the ship they found that was bigger on the inside. Slide around.
What happened to our son? What did you do?
Yeah, we couldn't stop them.
I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
But we'll do whatever we can.
You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
Well, if you change your mind or want our help.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Postok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
Did you lose a time traveler? Yeah, he fell into a portal.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Alright. That, I love this bridge. Really nice.
Greetings. It's nice to see you again.
Again, we've never met before.
Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Yeah, sure, why not? definitely love to just like. And this is my proper bridge. Right, so these.
Were you able to locate Caldano?
Yeah, he's in the 22nd century, but there's something really odd with his readings.
Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Alright. What's over it? Oh, he's dead. And he appears to be slightly floating off the ground. Yep. He did.
What happened with Caldano?
Yeah, he's dead, but it looks like he's been dead for centuries.
No, this was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Utat is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
Picard was right in that regard. Why hide it? Why not destroy it in the first place? And yeah, the Nakul, it's yeah, they've just got shat on really.
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
Temporal Cold War?
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel like warp drive before it will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Goddamn time travel. And I'm saying this as a fan of somebody who likes time travel stories. Why are you talking over my head like that? Right, I said I was going for the shield, didn't I?
For the Federation. We failed to...
So if I put that on my ship, let's take the visual off for a moment. That doesn't change. Alright. Try this. Let's try putting the visual on that one. See if that does. No? Okay. The main. Alright. I'm tired, I think this is.
We have been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history.
Oops.
Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future, so we have decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know.
Yo.
Given your record, you were the logical choice. You were to rendezvous with the USS Postok. Her captain will give you a more thorough briefing upon arrival.
Interesting. Omnidirectional chronometric polar one beam array. That sounds pretty funky. All the time. I'll probably go for that. So I can get the Admiralty ship. And I'll do those because these are Polaron based weapons, and most of my stuff is phaser based. But I mean, these are pretty sweet, and these missions are easy enough to do. So yeah, I probably will go for the Admiralty bundle. And I'll go to New Kittimer, of all places. Good. I wonder if anyone can remember why Kittimer is important. Even though this is the version in the Delta Quadrant. There was two very important events that happened at Itama in the Alpha Quadrants. First was a certain peace treaty. The second was a battle featuring the Enterprise C. It kind of makes sense that it's because everyone's downloading the update. I'm going to be doing this a lot. A bit annoying. Yes, it is. Still at least it loads. Just their server's going a bit wibbly again.
Please report to the USS Postok.
And as this station. Hello again.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm glad you were selected as your time's representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development.
But from day one, I've experienced time travel.
Understanding the rules of time travel is.
I came from Kirk's era.
Importance.
No, I'm probably not the oldest, chronologically speaking, the oldest living person at the moment. Sign of the temporal cords.
Are you ready to visit the future?
And I'm now going even further into the future. So, what time frame do I end up in? $2769.
Welcome to New Kittimer.
I've got like 300 years into the future. I shrunk. No, it's just really big.
Here we are. Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone during the event, hopefully protecting you from any temporal incidents. Purely procedural, of course. You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Kind of what I do. Been a lot of shit, and there's a good one. Let's go speak to this attendant. Can I go in here? Can.
Welcome, gentle being, to the signing of the Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register today. I'll need to... wait. I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the academy.
Sorry, what?
I must say, you look much younger than your holo images. Wait, what year did you come from?
2410?
Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well, you sure have an eventful future ahead of you. Forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hull for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
I have no idea how they're doing that.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
That's fascinating. Right. Who can I talk to? Let's talk to this one. Nakul. Yes. The Folies vanished our homeworld thanks to the Federation's ineptitude. Oh yeah, fair play, that was kind of our fault. In one dark moment, my people were scattered throughout the stars. We were all we were, our history, our way of life was nearly lost. And when we needed the Federation the most, we were denied. Terrorists, they called us, criminals, the dregs of the galaxy. These words, these deeds will never be forgotten. or forgiven. Okay, I'm gonna walk away from this conversation.
The Federation and their lackeys come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best and what they'll do to keep it that way. But who are they to dictate such terms? To tell us that their history is more important than ours?
Yeah, because I think I've spotted who's going to become the villains of the next arc. So you would change the past then, despite the risks. You could undo your own existence. My existence? My existence has been nothing but hardship and pain, the life of an exile. I'll gladly sacrifice it to restore my homeworld and prevent the mass exodus of my people. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same where our places first. Yeah, she does have a point though. Let's walk away from him. Let's talk to Philip Cray, him again.
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Yeah.
Attention all guests. The main hall is now open. Please make your way to your seats.
Okay. That's a Ferengi. Possibly a human. I think that dude's in front of us is a Klingon. A Ferengi. A Riemann. Human. Human. A Klingon. Possibly a Vulcan. At this window. Now you have to admit, that does look pretty funky. Hang on a sec. See if this works. Let's see if we can do a print screen of it. There we go. Hopefully it's saved that as a nice little print screen. I'll check later to see if it's saved properly. Let's look. See here we have Dominion.
I am honored by the Founders and pleased to observe this most historic event. Although the Dominion was not greatly affected by the development of time travel, we have an interest in safeguarding the time stream.
But you do. So it's a weapon that even the Founders fear. Interesting. That's good to hear.
Jolan True, you are from the past. From before the time the Romulans joined the Federation, I wager. How strange
so
all
the
of this
Romulans
must be.
join the Federation.
The entire galaxy unites
Nice.
in preserving the timeline. This is truly a momentous day for all.
Yep. The idea of the Romulans joining the Federation, that pleases me.
Time travelers are cowards like this. Every conspiracy that has the fight at present, rather than the memory of the past. The tree of the future.
Yep. Got to agree with him on that one. Defari.
While the Accords promise to safeguard the time stream for us all, I can't help but ponder the opportunities for temporal abuse that will remain after they are signed. I fear great imbalance could occur, despite the very good intentions of all the signatories involved.
As long as we enforce the Accords properly, won't be a problem. Folians.
The Tholian Assembly has decided to support the Accords. We are concerned that a rogue individual or species could disrupt our development. The Accords do not go far enough. We want to end all time travel for any reason. We will continue to lobby for change aggressively. Should the Union fail to preserve the timeline, the Assembly will succeed by any means necessary. That is all.
It must be your friendly nature that got you selected as an ambassador. Well, that's it.
I must say, I am privileged to witness this historic event.
That's mad hair he's got.
It is a singular honor. I'm humbled, as I'm sure you are as well.
Indeed. We've seen history in the making today.
Gasindi are no strangers to temporal affairs. The tragic conflict with Earth in the 22nd century and our manipulation by the Sphere Builders are matters of deep shame for us all. We support the Accords with the hope that they will prevent such tragedies from this day forth.
That's a worthy goal. Those are ones I can speak to. Who's this? Well, I've already spoken to them. Cool, they don't like me. Oh, hello. I've got let's speak to the Orion.
I am reminded of a quote from ancient Earth. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Alexander should have looked to the stars, plenty there to conquer. Let's talk to all of them. Kari?
Greetings! Pardon me for saying so, but you look very familiar. Have we met before? Wait, I remember you from my history studies. You saved our home world. There's a statue in your honor in the capital city on Lucari Prime.
I got a statue.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
That's already happened for you, right? Oh, good. Woo. That'd be just my luck to cause a paradox here, today. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be a little awkward. I'm not going to scare her.
These Accords are going to provide quite the opportunity for historical studies of economic matters.
I bet you
I hear
are.
the Grand Negus is going to formally announce several new temporal rules of acquisition soon. I hope at least one of them covers going back in time to beat someone to a deal.
Hopefully in a way that... or one that replaces the rule of acquisitions. Federation ambassadors are Klingon. Nice.
Your uniform. 25th century, correct? You're definitely a visitor from the past, and an honored one at that. Welcome to the 28th century. I hope you'll enjoy seeing what your work and sacrifice has wrought.
That's another thing that pleases me as well, is having the Klingons as part of the Federation. It's just something just feels right about that. You know. Ooh, let's see. Kabali?
We Kabali are quite thankful to see the Accords go into effect. Many who disagree with our customs could be tempted to return to a point in time where those customs could be disrupted permanently.
And the Borg Cooperative.
The Borg have a checkered past when it comes to time travel, particularly where the Federation is concerned. Thankfully, we've had the chance to make amends. The Cooperative is proud to be a part of today's proceedings.
As am I. I don't know. Right. I think I've talked to all of them. Let's go and talk to Nakul. Standing there on his own.
The Nakul are not here to sign these accords. We have already been victims of time-traveling aliens. But somehow this incursion into the timeline has been overlooked. Perhaps because of its importance to the founding of the Galactic Union. We proposed an amendment to restore our home world in the timeline, but it was rejected. Therefore we are here, with all eyes of the galaxy upon us, to point out the hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
Yeah, I can kind of understand where he's coming from in this one. Right, let's get this party started.
Well, one of our very special guests.
Axions.
It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixit, your humble master of ceremonies for this historic event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting! The ceremony is about to begin, so you should find your seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
Looking forward to it, or it's about time. Ugh. I'm sorry, I've got to go with the puns.
Delegates and honored guests, your attention please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats.
Right, I'm going to sit over here.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event.
Big chamber. Well,
It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiation. Wait, There is some kind of disturb.
Okay.
This oppression will not stand. The time stream shall be free.
It's that Cranium dude from before.
Liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the temporal accords. We shall wipe the stain of the Federation from history.
Quick, get the delegates to safety. The Krenim are taking the delegates hostage.
Alright.
The Krenim have grabbed the delegates and are
Also,
holding
the
them
Krenim are
hostage
helping.
in some nearby offices. This is damn peculiar. We're facing a major temporal flux here. The hostiles have neutralized embassy security, but it looks like they weren't expecting us to be here. It's up to us to rescue the delegates.
Alright. Mess them up. Damn Cranium. You may be from the future, but we've
Watch
got
out!
experience.
More Krenim beaming in!
Right, so we got that one. Again. Oh, we need to rebind that key.
More Krenim! Neutralize them as quickly as possible. We need to save those delegates.
I'm on it. Take out that as quickly as possible. Which way do I go?
Can anybody hear us? The Krenim are holding us hostage in the embassy offices. Please, anyone, help!
Working on it. Oh great, another tactical kit. Let's go this way. Get loads of crap again. Right.
The Krenim are holding us hostage, requesting immediate assistance.
I'm working my way towards you. Keep your air on.
Hang on, we're on our way.
Cooperate, and you won't be harmed. Resist, and your safety cannot be guaranteed.
Yeah. You know, it's all villains all seem to say the same sort of speeches, like, you know, we cannot guarantee your safety. It's like, ugh. I have to sort out my inventory again soon.
I thought my life path was at an end. My thanks for proving me wrong.
No problem. Right. Speaking of which, if I follow this path around, drop down a couple of these turrets and the mortar. Take out that technician. Focus fire. Give out. Okay, that's that one done. You would have think they would have had some form of more, you know, advanced security or automated systems in. No. What? I've missed out on the bloody thing. Back I go. I forgot to rescue a delegate. All the way back here. Oh, there he is. What are you pointing at?
It was a good day.
Let's try it again. There's one in each chamber. some space. Or that one. Rescue Yukari,
You
Ambassador.
saved my world, and now you saved me. I'm beginning to like you.
It is mutual, Ambassador. What have to do with your Khaleesi-like eyes? Hey. Yeah, way to go, Admiral. Yeah, yes. Right, gonna rescue the minion.
I shall live to serve the Founders another day. My thanks to you, of course.
You're welcome.
This wasn't supposed to happen. History says the Accords were signed and there was no mention of an attack.
Borg treble there. Seriously. Ugliest crew in Starfleet.
Those look like Krenim ships.
We've got to stop them. Right.
This conference will not continue. I won't abide it. All ships, fire at will. Leave no survivors.
Which ones will? That was a Borg tribble. So I'm assuming they just did it for a giggle. Occasionally it makes the dial-up sound. I'm not sure, I find it amusing. Look at this frigate.
Wait! I recognize that ship.
Recognise the ship? That's right. And I'm here to mess
Oh no, not this time. This time you will not prevail. Taste the bitter dregs of failure.
I think I'm just going to mess you up. Krenim warship. What? Three of my ships are dead. I think it's fighters have been destroyed. One more. Slowly around. There we go. More power to the forward shields. Take on this Krenim warship. And overfire. And that. Okay. Yeah, just about. Also, hail. I've just noticed that that ring goes all the way around the planet and it's artificial.
The Nakul have used the Krenim attack as a cover to attack the temporal sensor array. All our forces are tied up fighting the Krenim. We can't afford to lose that array. It monitors the time stream for incursions. If it were damaged, people could travel into the past without being detected. Curious. The Krenim and Nakul vessels have started fighting each other in the confusion. Let's make the most of that, shall we?
Indeed. Right, so where's the... Oh, there it is. Big Krenim and Nakul ship. Oh dear. And this way. Okay. There we go. Destroying that destroyer. Reach the temporal sensor array, which is about 3 grav rolls in. assuming is that tower structure in the background there. Gonna happen when I get there. Okay. Take out the destroyer. Those effects when those big weapons go off all jolly. There. Yeah, that's some torpedoes.
We've got the Krenim on the run over here. Stay focused on the array.
Okay, that I can do. I use that fake ship to distract me. Whoa! Can I go? Oh, just missed.
We've cleared out most of the Krenim ships. Engaging Anoraks now. The more the merrier.
Oh yeah. Big Krenim ship. With the time cannon on it. KIV Anoraks. Krenim Imperial vessel. I got the frigate first. Focus on the big boy afterwards. What machine in? Yeah. No problem, we can destroy this ship. Oh, he's warped out. Motherfucker.
I seem to remember a little about him from my briefing on your timeline. He was a Krenim researcher on the Anoraks timeship project, if memory serves.
Yeah, he was one of the dudes who helped against the Iconians. Oh. He's the dude whose wife got wiped out from existence. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
I thought as much. Something must have disturbed the timeline. I'm afraid you will need to return to your own time to investigate. I'll accompany you, but I can't interact with anybody from your time. I'll open a portal when you're ready. Are you ready now?
Let's go. Temple shockwave. Yeah. I think that's what's happened. That's why he's involved with it. Because he got screwed over by temporal manipulation, so he's helping in that array suit that happened to as well. Oh, hello. Glitchy weapon there.
Welcome back to Kiana. We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To what do we owe the pleasure?
PC's screwed. Oh dear. Shit. That's not mine, it's somebody in chat's.
Well, he's been working on some secret project of late. To be honest, he's been more than a little hostile. And that's saying something for Noi. I was about to check in with him, if you would like to accompany me.
Oh. I know that pain very well. Hello.
Oh, it's you. I thought I'd seen the last of you. What do you want? I'm very busy.
What are you working on? You can read, can't you? Access my latest report to command if you want to know what I'm working on. Feel free to waste the time with the charming bureaucrat standing next to you, but I'll thank you for stop wasting mine. Yeah, watch your tone.
Like I said, more than a little hostile. He's been like this for some time now, and no one's sure why.
Yeah, we've got reason to believe he may be plotting treason by order. Would it be possible to see what he's working on?
Treason? Noi? I mean, sure, he's been difficult to work with, but... Oh, I hope you're wrong. Noi has top-level access to everything we're working on here. I don't need to tell you how much damage that could do in the wrong hands. Let me call up his files.
Oh, thank you, Supervisor.
He was working on the Anoraks. Wait a minute. It looks like he was accessing the launch protocols and docking clamp.
And she just got electrocuted. But I shouldn't laugh, but that is amusing.
Ah, I see you found my farewell gift, Trala. I'm so glad. As for you, I'm taking command of the Anoraks now. I can see that bothers you greatly.
Yeah, you can tell by
so
my
with the
expression.
numerous bombs I've left behind.
Why didn't you just shoot him? There's one bomb. Yeah, everyone just now get out, get away. Where's the other bomb? It's right over there. Really big bomb as well. And there goes the time ship. Help her up.
Noi stole the Anoraks? I can't believe it. How could he do such a thing? What drove him to betray us like this?
Maybe there's a clue in his personal logs.
There's only one way to find out. Computer, bring up the research notes and personal logs of researcher Noi. Authorization Trala 23, Victor 6 Sigma.
Thank you, Supervisor. Where's the control panel? Oh, it's over there.
Please input your selection below.
Alright, yep, this is his wife. Or who was his wife.
Please.
And you can see he's got a different look there. Oh, that's even worse. Not only did he have a wife, but she was pregnant. Oh dear, no wonder he's pissed.
Personal log supplemental. At last I have found them. The Tutarians, or rather what they have become. Some of them managed to escape the treachery of the Federation, finding sanctuary in a trans-dimensional void. They are powerful. So powerful that some primitive species worship them like gods. And yet they are trapped in their realm, no longer able to exist within prime space. But I can help them. I can release them from Durance Vile. With these builders at my side, I shall have my vengeance for Claudia.
It's all getting connected.
Please, download complete.
What the? We're under attack!
Don't worry, I'll help you. Got a badass ship.
Noi has returned, and he's made a number of potent modifications to his ship. We could use some help up here with him and his allies.
He did say Prime Universe. Oh dear, it doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm stuck in a loop. I hope nothing too bad happens. Loop previous windows, loop previous window. what happened to me for December. Crash on me? Then crashing. Yeah, called it. Sometimes you need to get into a well, you need to be able to like boot it up at least once to factory restart it.
At last, I take the first fateful steps upon my path of vengeance.
I just saw you. Well, where did you get your allies? What have you done to the Anoraks?
As always, your thinking is so limited. For you, it has been moments.
You can tell his beard's grown.
It has been years of planning, building, all to return to this moment in time, to end you.
Yeah, you don't really want to be doing that.
Oh, but it does, believe me. You took them from me, my wife, my unborn child. Time was your weapon then, and it is mine now. With it, I will eradicate your wretched alliance, just as you wiped the Tutarians from history. But first things first, it's time for you to die.
I don't think so. You're a scientist, not a starship captain. Give it up. Now.
This is Walker. We've got our hands full with Noy over here, but we'll keep him busy while you defend the station. We could use a hand once it's secure, though. Anorax packs quite a punch.
Acknowledged. Let's mess some up. Xenon has weapons fire at once from both fighters. Very satisfying. Oh. Oh.
Noy has learned some new tricks. This definitely isn't the same Anorax we left a few minutes ago.
Yep, he's pimped out his ship. As you said, from our point of view it's been minutes, but for him it's been years. Okay. Almost got him. Right, he's going to be over there. Take on that battleship. That's of course assuming that the Windows support is actually open this time of night. This country, I mean. Could be wrong on that, but... Yeah, some multiple torpedoes. How's it out about? Get the ship on, no problem. And he warps out. You bastard. Oh, well, location unknown. Oh, we're into the time stream with Anorex. Just a little bit. Yeah, lots of torpedoes. Do it. Come on. You're just being cheaty now. Look at that torpedo nonsense.
Oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, he
What
disrupted our
happened to
warp field, and he's buggered off.
Damn. A rogue agent out there with a ship like the Anorax is a real big problem. One step at a time. Let's get you back to the 25th century once you're ready for the trip.
And he's also using sphere builder technology. Oh dear. They're back again.
So, Noi turned against us, huh?
That one, didn't I?
Congratulations, Admiral.
Is what's it going to be next? I'm inside, just done that one. Temple Front. Delegates are meeting to determine the future of the Alliance. Journey to the summit on New Romulus and help ensure it's...
The data from the future you've provided has made it clear. We need to form a stronger alliance with the major galactic factions. To that end, we're sending delegates to the first Alliance Summit. This could be the beginning of a new age, and your presence there could ensure the summit's success.
Sweet.
Meet our delegation at the embassy on New Romulus.
Just in armor. Give what one needed most of at the moment. Well, that could go for my one of these people. Probably Zappers. Yeah. Or Potato. Zappers, he needs some decent armor. But I'll take what they're offering. Yes. Yep. Okay. Do this one. To New Romulus. Oh, I'm sliding back in the chair again. Don't we do that? That's better. Yeah, he definitely needs some decent armor. Romulus. Pivotal role. No, like chair suspenders. So, no, it's more of a. I was sitting too far forward, so it was just me being. If I get strapped in, it'd be like I can't move. Yeah. Hello.
Greetings. It's an honor to finally meet you. Welcome to New Romulus and the first Alliance Summit. The opening ceremonies will begin soon. Until then, please, wait here in the assembly hall.
I'll have to tell her right. Just on my way team. Right. Speak to the other Federation representatives. I'm going to sort of skip.
Well, here we are. It's still a little hard to believe, isn't it? Peace in our time, or so they say in all the media reports. Regardless of the outcome today, the crew of the Enterprise stands ready.
That's as my crew captain. Come what may, we'll do our duty. Duty.
Good to see you. Quite a sight to see, this summit. I can't help but wonder what the role of Starfleet will be once it's complete. Will we return to a role of discovery, or remain on guard, phasers at the ready?
Probably both.
This summit shall be of historical importance to be certain. Ambassador Sugihara and President Oakeg have a monumental task ahead of them, however. There is a 34.8% chance of a major diplomatic incident occurring during the summit. One that could lead to its complete collapse.
Let's hope we beat those odds, Admiral. Who are you?
It is a
Oh
pleasure
no, the President.
to finally meet you. Your reputation precedes you, of course. Were it not for your efforts, this summit wouldn't be happening. Allow me to thank you for that. On behalf
This is the
of the
President of the
United
Federation
of Planets. We've quite the journey ahead of us, but we'll begin today by taking that important first step.
Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Words to live by. Can't believe I just said that tonight. Who's this? It's the President. Oh. Hello, Klingons.
Come on! Today is a momentous occasion for us all. Let us hope that this conference goes better than the one at Kittima. You have done well to prove that we need this agreement to succeed. Still, it would be naive of us all to assume that this peace will last any longer than the ones that have come before. More likely, we're on the peaceful side of a giant circle, and it is only a matter of time before we find the side of war once more.
Well, conflict will find us all, Chancellor. Facing it with our allies is the path to victory. Where's I got to speak? Little things pop up. Can I stand on them? I've just deployed that, didn't want to do that. Can. Brilliant. Oh dear. Such a child. There you go. Pro Councillor.
Jolan True. Truly, we are witnesses to history. If only my esteemed mentor, Ambassador Spock,
bandage off
had
and
lived
start
to see this day.
Irritate me now.
When reflecting upon this summit, I am reminded of an ancient Terran saying he once taught me. They shall beat their swords into plowshares. Many here today would see that come to pass for us, I think.
Of that, I have no doubt, sir.
And yet, despite the withdrawal of the Iconians, we have many enemies throughout the void. Many worlds must be rebuilt to survive. It seems we have great need of both swords and plowshares. A strong alliance can secure both of them for us all.
If you want peace, prepare for war. Kind of agree with that. Who's the other ambassadors? Oh, they're over there. Right, let's speak to them. Not talking in this one.
Hello. I've heard the summit is as much about peace as it is a resolution of the war. I hope that's true. Bajor is long overdue for peace, prophets willing.
And if they're not, keep your weapons handy, because I will.
Well met.
Cardassians?
Quite the gathering today, wouldn't you agree? One hopes that amidst all this splendor, the great powers find it in their hearts to remember the forlorn people of Cardassia. The orphans in particular.
The Cardassian people will not be forgotten, sir. Especially the orphans.
Greetings. We stand upon the threshold of a great venture for all gentle beings in the galaxy.
It's funny, this is like the meeting that led ultimately to the creation and signing of the Temporal Accords. I find it quite amusing. It's like the
It is
other end of
agreeable
it.
to see you here. Considering your actions during the Iconian conflict, it is eminently logical for you to be a part of determining the Alliance's path forward.
May we now ascend from chaos using reason as our guide.
While Rule 34 says that war is good for business, I think I've had my fill of it. Still, if what I hear on the wind is true, we're in for a large helping of Rule 35.
Peace is good for business, if memory serves correctly.
Exactly. And here's hoping that business is good. The markets took a beating in the last days of the war.
Rule 125. You can't make a deal, you're dead. Wise words. Right. Ah. Here's... Yeah, it does sound a bit like Brunt.
The opening ceremonies are about to begin. Ambassador Sugihara will be making an announcement shortly.
Very good, Lieutenant. Well, I suppose it's like the Ferengis is the...
May I have your
Brunt
attention?
is
The summit is
the
about to
stereotypical
commence.
Ferengi.
Please, join me in the main conference room now. So glad you could make it. I have to admit, you've done what many believe to be impossible, bringing everyone to the table to form a greater galactic alliance. Well done.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
if you would be so kind, would you mind escorting your leader to the conference room? I can't think of a better honor guard.
Of course, Ambassador. Leave inside. Mr. President?
Is it
Which, as a
time?
British person, pains
Very
me to say
well.
that.
Let's not keep history waiting.
Everyone follow me. Oh, they are actually legitimately waiting for me. Okay. Yeep. Through the old security field. Gorn is massive. I mean, look at the size of him.
Fellow delegates, honored guests, we stand at a crossroads.
And the Klingon ambassador is being poisoned.
Chancellor, that Romulan poisoned his wine. This is Romulan treachery.
We did no such thing.
And it starts again. Oh dear.
Mr. President, look out!
Oh no, she took the hit. Damn knuckle. Yeah, that's right. Take it down. I've got a bit of technology of myself. Where's the rest of my crew? And they're still in the conference room. Take a seat. Time to get to the bottom of this. Bloody knuckle. I've got a questioner. Oh, so, by the way, thank you for turning up now. Squad.
You. Once again, you meddle in the affairs of your betters, alien.
I don't recognise you anywhere, Krog. Been a while. Not nearly long enough. Pity about Gardorian core. Over 100 years have passed and it's still a putrid wasteland. Ah, I can see by the look on your face that we're about to have an unpleasant conversation. So be it. Right. Let's start with something simple. What time period are you from, exactly?
One that shall be free of your wretched species, I think. And soon.
Right. But it's probably going to be the 27th century, I reckon.
Incorrect. How your kind slipped free of your wretched homeworld eludes me. To this room? A simplified but accurate deduction. You must be so proud. One of my people is worth 1,000 of your misbegotten species. Wrong.
Oh well.
Such a simple matter. And yet, the truth is beyond
I
your
got
grasp.
1 out of 3 questions right.
Search the skies for a star in the grip of death, and you may find my home.
You've travelled through time and space from future Dera.
It amuses me to watch you flail about so.
I'm doing badly at this one.
1 star down. Trillions to go.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find it.
Hello. I see you've discovered a temporal anomaly.
Captain Morgan. The world's class ship has arrived in orbit. It's the Pastak.
We detected a time breach in the 29th century.
She's from the 29th century.
Strangely, we couldn't track the actual traveler, but we sensed a change in history on this day and time. Seemed like a good idea to investigate it.
It's Specialist Krog. She just failed to assassinate President Okeg.
No doubt an attempt to fatally undo the Alliance Summit. Quite the terrorist act. If this summit fails, everything you saw in the future would be disrupted at best. At worst, that future will cease to exist entirely.
Basically, shit will hit the fan.
If you adjust your tricorder settings to analyze chronoton emissions, you'll discover her point of origin as the 29th century.
Oh, I gathered that.
I'm not reading any other not cool here, nor have I picked up any other temporal anomalies yet. So I suspect she is working alone. Still, I wouldn't put it past her to be a small part of a greater temporal incursion.
Okay.
This may come as a surprise, but my preliminary bioscans indicate that she is from the Nakul system.
Isn't that cool? Of course she's going to come from the Nakul system.
Go to the future? If we're certain they are from Nakul, wouldn't a preemptive strike in this time put an end to any of their future ambitions?
Yeah, but unfortunately that will cause major temporal shenanigans.
That's correct. The safest course of action is to stop the incursion at its point of origin, the 29th century Nakul system. Time is of the essence. We'll need to leave soon. May I suggest turning over your prisoner to Commander Jirac before we depart?
Agreed, Commander. If you would be so kind.
I'll be happy to acquaint Specialist Krog with the interior of a high-security Romulan holding cell. Good hunting.
And see what you can do about misplacing the key while we're at it. Yep, inform Commander we're about to investigate the instance at the source. Beam us up.
All hands, brace for temporal shift. Now!
Come on. Yep. Stardate 560703.48. So we're in this 29th century. Oh yeah, the calls have really been screwed.
I take it you're seeing the same thing we are. While the Nakul star was ruined by the Toxutat in your time, The fact that it's not a black hole is quite the mystery.
Yeah, it should have basically turned into a singularity by now, but it hasn't.
Quite so. We're also reading a massive structure of unknown origin near the star. It's a day for enigmas, it seems.
Yes. Spectral Class Y, a brown dwarf.
Strange. This system hasn't been inhabited for decades. What are the not cool up to?
Mm-hmm. Also, it's fighters because you can guarantee something's going to come out of that.
You have violated Nakul space.
Hold it.
You shall pay with your lives.
Ah, shush. I'm going to blow you up. Ta-da! Re-frigate. Of course, because they've got slightly advanced technology. No. There's one of them. That's it. Go on, my little beauties. Boom. Mid-range scanners.
Most of the Nakul are law-abiding, but the radical elements have been a thorn in our side for some time. Most of the
Right.
You shall pay for your crimes, alien filth.
Lovely people.
Warning, ship is under attack.
It's getting close. Take out that frigate. Come on, a bit closer, please. Kill. And he's buggered off. So it's some kind of cloak or something. Is that good?
This is starting to come together. General Vosk is the leader of a radical element within the Nakul. We've been looking for him for some time.
Well, your search may be over. We're reading a inbound ship. I warp.
Acknowledged. Sensors indicate she's of Nakul registry. The NV Destiny.
Oh, send, of course. There she is.
I am General Vosk.
And I am General Vosk. And we start shooting. Oh, he's got that sort of non-Nakul technology. I've got target distortion. What? Level 2 in the ship. That's it. Take out the frigates. Target the Destiny. And we can do this. Put her offline. Bunch of primitives on a garbage scanner.
Bad news. I'm reading multiple Nakul warp signatures inbound to our location. We'll maintain Overwatch as long as we can. Go get Vosk.
You can do it. Ooh, a purple ship.
I admire your tenacity, but your struggle is truly in vain.
Soon the Nakul will stand first above all. Your kind will be but a memory, replaced by the glory of Nakul!
Yeah, sounds familiar, but you know what? It's not gonna happen. Again, focus fire. Take those into that put. Focus fire on him. That was easy. Oh, he's got some kind of hologram, right? I see. Where's he gone? He's buggered off. I'll launch another droid. Right. I was just over there underneath the steps, and now I'm suddenly up there.
All hands, begin temporal shunt for Nakul, for destiny.
Come with us, sir. It's time.
Temple shunt time. Oh god, the puns again.
Computer, initiate self-destruct sequence now.
Beats Vosk's remaining forces, don't it? I knew what they are, sure. Yeah, let's leave another little surprise for him up here. And I'm dead. Oopsie! Glowing triple. There's sort of like cloak type things. They've got projections. What do we call them? They're freaking annoying. That's it. Take him out.
We need to get this situation under control, and fast. I'm beaming over to join your efforts.
Oh, thank you. After all the work's been done.
I'd prefer keeping the Destiny in one piece. Her temporal tech alone is well worth saving. Cover me while I try to shut down the self-destruct sequence. Be prepared. The Nakul won't go down easy.
Understood, Captain. We'll give you the time you need. And here. On there. Should be within range of anything.
Incoming enemies! Hold the line!
Where? Hide. Oh, down there, right. Monster Tracker. Defeated Hunter Knuckle. Target him.
Damn! They've hard locked the self-destruct. I'm going to try to bypass the lock. Cover me.
Okay, it's wave 1 of 4 done. So the next one's probably going to come from... That's where I came from.
More not cool heading our way.
What location though? There they are. Okay, everyone focus fire. There they are. Hiding behind that wall.
Adaptive security. Looks like they've learned a trick or two from the Borg. Let's download what data we can and leave.
Oh, they got inspiration from the Borg. That can't be all good.
Multiple Nakul life signs detected.
Up there, over there. Yeah, got him. Focus fire on him. Bloody shields, which my weapons can't penetrate. There we go. Now the fire start to take them down. Oh god, I don't want to tribble.
Clever devils. They've started using a full data purge. Think I can stall that for a while.
Where's the next one coming from? Come on.
Need a little more time here. Cover me.
Closer, please. Oh, both sides. All right. Let's see. Keep chucking stuff at them. Quarter. Quantum mortar. Closer and shockwave.
I've unlocked one of the last data nodes. Better have a look.
Let's resurrect my guy first. Yeah, he definitely needs better armor.
It's grim. Destiny is about to explode and the Nakul are on the verge of a major military operation. I'll return to Pasta, call for reinforcements, and hold the line.
Understood.
I managed to bypass the security protocols on the main console. Grab any critical data you can, and beam out before Destiny explodes.
Well, I wasn't thinking about now sitting around and waiting for it to explode, but you know. Ooh. Excellent. Right, back to the ship. A massive, like, screen there, like an orb. Well, they're probably using it as a temple gateway or something. Okay. What do you want me to do? Blow them up? Because I can. Oops. Move away from the Destiny. That could have gone bad.
If we don't shut down the Nakul portal quickly, we'll be facing a full-scale temporal assault.
Good. Take that ship out. It's a Nakul ship. I will blow it up. That's simple. When that star's dying.
I'm picking up many more Nakul ships inbound. Holding them back will be a challenge.
Yes.
Captain Sirius of the USS Pole. We stand ready to assist.
Focus on the facility first of all. Whilst also
I will die before that happens. Every Naku you kill will be avenged, aliens. Everyone.
Captain Buckhead, USS Tempest. How may we be of service?
there's a ship called the USS Tempest. Fantastic. Oh, that's made my day, that is. I think after this one, I might try and do some more. The shuttle missions, if anyone can play it, obviously. It go boom. Right.
We've lost the foot, but our glorious crusade goes on. For Naku, for destiny.
Oh, give it a rest. Oh, I've leveled as well. Oh, didn't realise. It's kind of like sort of like 8:30, so. Well, if you can, brilliant. If you can't, can't. Definitely do a shuttle mission another day, nothing else. I need to pimp out my shuttle a little bit as well.
Well, that could have gone better. Still, with that data you downloaded and a little luck,
Hey,
we might be
there's
able
a
to
ship
find
in
the
the game
Naku
that's called
vessels
the
that made it
USS
through the portal.
Tempest.
Hopefully before
I
they
don't
can do
care
any
anymore,
serious
I'm
damage
happy.
to the time stream. Your confidence is reassuring. Let's get you back to... Wait. We just registered a new historical record. It appears that General Vosk has been found and dealt with in the distant past by Captain Jonathan Archer.
Hmm.
Indeed. We've got our work cut out for us. I suspect we'll have to recruit more temporal agents to deal with incursions of this magnitude. Regardless, thank you for all your help today. Let me know when you're ready to return to your time.
Yeah, let's do this now.
Are you ready to return to the 25th century?
I am. Shame there's no green shuttle, because that'd be quite a laugh. I know there's a Klingon one and a Romulan one.
Welcome back. I've asked Temporal Investigations to see what can be done about the Nakul incursions. You'll be happy to know that the summit is still on, though it took Sujihara quite a bit of maneuvering to get the Klingons back to the table. Commander Shavai's
icicle floating
sacrifice
through
was
space.
not in vain. May she rest in peace.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I will claim that as my personal armor. And I will give this to Zapaz because he needs some decent armor. Wait, okay. For anybody who's watching this who wants to take part in a shuttle mission, you've got basically 5-6 minutes to do it. I was pooting around here whilst I also summon this. I love this fit. It means in deep space I can just sell crap as well. Okay, I shall fire up the Discord in a moment. Get rid of that. That's all pre-owned suit. No, thank you. Sell. This is all rubbish stuff anyway. It's a shame I can only use that SS Azure every like sort of 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, keep all those ones. That can go. That can go. Look at that. Definitely keep that because that's going to go on else. That will do. Okay, so that has given me a metric ton more multi-vector assault mode. And okay, that's from the older Hestia that I had. Regeneration integrity field. Okay, right. USS Cynthia, this is going to be amusing. Right, so yep, beam weapon, let's have that. Science console, let's have, just for a laugh, I'm going to put the regenerative integrity field on there just for giggles, because I can. Let's see, beam array, 4 on diffuse polar on. Okay. Or maybe I'll go with sensor linked. I've got the phaser cap thingy, so I might as well put a phaser on there. Okay, the deflector. Yep. Impulse engine. Oh, that's equipped. That one. I've got 2 hyper ejection engines. Or the Braden reconnaissance. Or slipstream. Let's go with that just for a giggle. And then right. Well, this is going to be amusing. Patience. I'm going to go for Lita. There. Oh, I wanted Lita. There we go. This is going to be amusing. Right. So let's do this. I'm going to form the group and I'm going to fire up a Discord. Okay, going in there, yep. Done there, excellent. Go to the fleet chat. Give it a few more seconds in case Ace of Wands can join us or anyone else wants to. And if you do, my in-game name is @Mephos. So if you want to join the fun, now's the time to do it. We're going to be doing a shuttle mission. Or 2, depends on how it goes. Meantime, let's see what options there are. Whilst I'm here. Yeah, we're going to go. We'll do. Oh, that's a heavy weapon, I can't use that. Right. That 389, the base damage on that. Well, that might actually be better to have that on there. Yeah. Try lithium enhanced omnidirectional phaser beam array Mark 12. Sounds cool.
Ah, that's what I'm rocking.
On the
on my little runabout.
Oh, you got a runabout. Yeah, I have the Class F. This was
the little thing.
Yeah, well, this was like on the first, on the I'll put it. This is the shuttle I've had since day one. So it feels wrong to get rid of it, even though I could have like a Delta Flyer or something like that. It's like no, I'm having the Class F to remind me of where I came from, even though I now have that big boy. Right. Okay, let's have a look at what options there are for one. Hey. So we've got atmospheric assault. I'm trying to think what other shuttle ones there are. So let's just say warm space. Yep. On the lowest, that one. Yep. The Vault one's very annoying. Vault shuttle event. Oh no, that is it's very annoying, that one. Vault ensnared. That's not bad, but it's that's good. Let's try atmospheric assault. Put that on the list. See, Azure Nebula. Nope, that's a full-blown one. Battle of Procyon 5. Reach, no. So this says which ones are shuttle ones only. Let's sort of go through them. And counterpoints, alright. Interesting. Crystalline Catastrophe. Good. Days of Doom. Nope. Nope. I'm just trying to find shuttle ones. Nope. Not a shuttle one. Gravity Kills. Herald Sphere. Nope. I've Onslaught. Done that one. It's fun. Infected the Conduit's probably one of the oldest STAs in the game. Storming the Spire. That's a that's a combat F1. It's in Kefi F1. Oh, so there's only two that are maybe.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Let's have that one as well. The Vault Shuttle event. See if that works. So obviously, if no one else is queuing, we can't do it. There's 3 queued for the atmospheric assault. That's boding well. I think we can automatically just be put into, shuttle if we pick that one. Then you don't have to like go, oh, I'm in the shuttle. You just have to go into the mission. You automatically get put into it. Also got the Elachi ones are over with. That was quite fun, that one.
This Kelvin Universe Dreadnought is sure a stubby looking ship, isn't it?
I've got one of those on my other character. She is it is a bit of a stubby ship, but by the gods, it's got some kick to it. It's got one of its consoles is a broadside torpedo emitter, and you can literally pull up alongside another ship and just pummel it along the side.
It's amazing.
It's like the equivalent of like a pirate ship pulling up alongside. It's like, give them a broadside,
right.
And it's like. Plus, it can cloak. It's technically a assault carrier, so it has a fighter bay, and it's a big beast. I mean, what I might do is actually. Oh, hello, Jordan.
Hey, look who it is.
Yay! Yeah, we're just playing a bit of Star Trek. In fact, what I'll do is just for a laugh, let's select those two as well. But at the very least, it'll be something to do in the meantime. Yep. There we go.
Oh.
Borg.
Right away.
Yeah, because it's one of the fastest ones, so people can just go like that when they're doing it. But what I might do is I will log after this one. I'm gonna log out this character and log back in with my my Andorian, so you can see what she can do. She is a beast.
You're gonna need her because I'm super squishy. We don't have Ace of Thorns to bail me out.
Yeah, his ship's pretty good. Yep, you're hearing multiple voices indeed. It is myself and somebody else in chat. Let's see if you can guess who it is. Because I has a Discord. People are chatting in it. I'll give you a clue. It's not Ace of Thorns. Oh, that got. Oh, so yeah, warp core explosions. Never your friend. Where's the next group? Trying to find them. The problem with the Borg is they sort of blend in with the background. It would indeed. Good answer.
You will be Borg.
No, I don't want to be Borg. Not good for my complexion.
Well, unless you want to be more pale.
No, I mean, let's just say this, if I go out in the snow, if it wasn't for my black hair, I'd disappear. I'm a natural. I'm not mega pale, but I am naturally pale. I do like this game. Good old Borg always up to mischief, yes. They are... Well, the thing is, I do actually have a couple of Borg characters, so I can't say too much. Where's the nearest one? Where is he? Again.
Is that the temporal cruiser below me? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think I've got one of them.
Of course you do.
I've got pretty much most... Ooh, in fact, yes, I have got all the ships I've wanted now. Problem is, they're just not all on one character. Which is annoying. I mean, I've been playing this game since practically day one, on and off, so...
I went off a completely wrong direction.
So easy to do. Come on. Oh, so from the ship it turns like a brick. Which is why I like my... Oh, you'll see the Rufus when I get her out to play. It's like...
The Rufus?
Yep, it's a temple ship. Named after a certain character from Bill and Ted.
Oh my god, I have a be excellent to each other shirt. With the image of them on it. Love that movie.
I'm not wearing that one today. I do have a Bill and Ted Be Excellent to Each Other t-shirt. Sat nav in space, yeah. Third star from the left and keep on till morning. The question is though, on my Andorian, do I play with the Vengeance or do I play with my pimped out Temple Dreadnought?
Whichever ship keeps me from blowing up.
Temple Dreadnought, because she's also a carrier. She's got carrier abilities. Yeah, I don't trust the Space Nav. You're talking to somebody who got stuck on Deep Space Nine.
Literally on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, one of the jutting out like bits, and I got stuck. Like, yeah.
Man, look at all those buffs. Wow.
Yep. Oh, this is going to get better. Let's see. Oops. What's my lowest one? My lowest one is Undine. I'll go with Undine, which is 8472. Right.
I just got to see my first officer's chin. Very.
Yes. I don't think Jordan's or seen my character roster, so this is a good opportunity to show it off.
Yeah, any character you want to bring into the fleet, just let me know and I'll add.
Okay, I shall just show off first of all. So let's start at the bottom. See, got my take a while for them to load up. My Borg, another Borg, the Amun-Ra with its dirty, great big cannon on the bottom there. Its third nacelle and its cloaking ability. Well, oh yeah, it's the Space Dwarf. My female captain. The Vesta, which is if you're in a science character and you want a ship to save up for the Vesta triple pack, because it is probably one of the best science ships in the game. It has auxiliary cannons. It's fantastic. There you go, it's the old Damocles, the Hester. Basically a recreation of my ship from Star Trek Adventures. Dylan Hunt, my Romulan. Again, another carrier captain. I just love carriers in this game. They're fantastic. One of my Klingons, Captain Pugwash on the Thunderstruck, who I'm going to be recreating when I create my. It's basically going to be like his twin brother. So, because I'm not going to get rid of Pugwash because he's just so funny. Here she is, my Andorian.
What do you call the shuttlecraft on your Thunderstruck? The TNT?
I don't know on that one. I can't remember. It only shows you like the main shuttle. But I mean, look at that. It's the there she is, the Ticonderoga. But that's not the ship I'm going to be flying now. Yeah,
great name.
I've been I've been playing Star Trek Adventures since pretty much day one, on and off. I mean, sometimes I'll take a break for a few months just to sort of chill and not get burnt out on it. But I mean, look at that.
I've been thinking about how to model my Klingon character when I eventually make her. I'm thinking about modeling after a character in the show Frontier, this Irish woman who runs a bar.
I'll do it. There's plenty of options. Plenty of options. Right, so I'm going to go and pick up the Rufus, make sure she's fully pimped out with her gear. Then I'll show you some serious firepower. Right, first of all,
watch we get into the shuttle mission first.
Yeah,
we can't see your ship.
Right, I mean, for example, like where is it? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's have gravimetric trap on there for now. That's fine. Then she's got this, the Ticonderoga here, using very similar build to the Rufus. As you can see, so many of this stuff is maxed out gold. Make sure the traits are done. Yeah, the traits are all set out properly. But let's go and get the Rufus. Yeah, I've built them up over the years, and because I've got a lifetime account as well, every so often I get like some Zen to spend. So I just spent it on like character slots and things. And look, he's a little space doggo and a cat. See? On the ground there.
I thought you were talking about a Tellarite.
No. Oh, this is more for account stuff. I try and spend it.
Looks like a Pokemon.
It does, yeah. You can have pets in it. You can have beagles. It's I don't know what that is. It's like a sort of cross between a dog and a rabbit. But there is a cat down there as well. I want a black cat for obvious reasons. But acquire ships, manage ships. Oh, they've changed it now to manage ships. Interesting.
It's like an alien Espion.
This is another one, a Tal Shiar adapted destroyer. Got the temporal cruiser here, Cherokee, another science vessel, temporal raider with a frankly disgusting turn rate. Another free science vessel. This is a good one to have. I think it was a freebie one. Yeah, there's a.
It needs to be an emote.
Thank you.
Can we dab in an emote?
Thank you, Wallenby. Yes, you're right. There's a Pikachu-looking one as well. There's so many of them. Temporal escort refit, my version of the Defiant. Duchesne.
I got a Defiant class.
One of the things. I'll save the Rufus to last for obvious reasons. The multi-mission science vessel.
The flying triangle.
Yep. Temporal battle cruiser. The Ticonderoga, obviously, which took me ages to save out for this, but it was worth it. I think the only way this ship could be improved would be if it had the, that engine noise the Vengeance makes as it's chasing after the Enterprise in warp, and it sounds like it's.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it's like going after the ship.
Yeah, it's like a muscle car in space.
Yeah, and there you got the off boardwalk Dreadnought cruiser as well on this ship, which looks like some kind of. And thank you for the follow, wouldn't be. Another temporal escort. Again, I've got loads of stuff. Half the things I'm using in these ships are just for. There you are, very correct. That is the Section 31 ship from Into Darkness. It's the, as I say, it's the one that literally chases after the Enterprise and Kirk's going, yes, that's cool, it's cool. We got the, we're in warp, it can't catch up with us. And then old Sulu goes, Captain. And then it pans out and you see the Vengeance screaming behind the Enterprise. And that, for me, made the film. The Raider as well, but here she goes. Here's the Rufus. I shall ready this as my ship. Boom. Everything's equipped. Now let's make sure the stations are fully equipped. Yes, good. Go into space. Yeah, it's one of my new alerts I've set up. Right, there she is. The Rufus. I'm of the view that it's always a bad idea and bad luck to change a ship's name once you've commissioned it. So I don't like changing it unless I absolutely have to. Right, let me just make sure that is fully configured first of all. It is. It is excellent. My auto abilities. I jumped off of the chair. I do apologise. Right, okay, let's do this again. Let's form the group. You spilt your tea. Oh dear, that's Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh god, that's a bit of lens flare there. I see you.
My little ship.
Little ship. I got to apologise to the tea for the spilling of the tea. As a fellow Brit, that is a crime of the First Order. So I apologise. I'll be like equivalent of like spilling your beer. What I can do is I can send them to escort you. Which ship is that anyway?
Mine, it's the Tier 6 Science Intercept.
Tiny.
It is tiny.
Tiny little ship.
It's the variant. It's the Tier 6 variant on the Voyager, the long-range science vessel.
I know the one. Yes.
But for some reason, my man, I'm not good with words. The visuals aren't loading for me. Like it's still white for me.
Yeah, I had that earlier when I logged in on one of my ships, and like my gun was going. Yeah, see, I have the temporal bridge there. My crew on board. You got small craft there. Got Potato in the background doing his stuff. Not a very big bridge, but it's a bit upsetting because it's like, oh look, what's down this corridor, and I can't go down the corridor. The Vengeance bridge as well is it's pretty much exactly modelled after the one from the film. It's really nice. It's even got lens flare as well, and I said, yep, they added that deliberately. Which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Right. Now, let's... Okay. I am going to let Squidjo pick the mission this time.
Okay, there's like a 20-second lag, so...
Okay. No worries. So you just let me know which mission you want and I shall pick it. Excuse me. We've also got the fleet up and running as well now. Just quickly. So we have our own basic starbase. Oh, they've changed this as well. I can only slot one at a time. Well, that's sneaky. They've changed that. It used to be you could have like one and a backup one for when it automatically goes over. Ooh. Positive those fleet marks. The advantage of a small fleet, very easy to get marks. The downside, it's difficult to complete projects.
What was that Spire mission?
Which one?
The one that said Spire. It's a very small screen for me.
Storm in the Spire. There's no one queued for that at the moment, so it means we'll probably have to wait ages for it. It's like looking for ones that have got queues on, otherwise once we get like a group of like 4 or 5 of us, 5 including myself, then we can just go into anyone we want, with the exception of like I think possibly the crystalline catastrophe, but that's because it's like for 10 people.
I can barely read the screen. Why don't you pick one?
Okay, let's try and
You'll defer action.
All right, let's go. Let's give let's see something. Federation Fleet Alert. Give that. Select that one. We haven't done that for a while. Let's see. Is it Gateway to Greph4? Okay, let's select that one. That's another good one. Let's have a look. I'm thinking ones that are reasonably easy and not going to be as soon as we turn up we get destroyed type thing.
I'm just going to hide behind you and pop up holograms.
Battle of Procon 5. Yep, so another good one. Breach. No, that's hard. That one. Fun but hard. If not, let's see what else we can do. There's the Folian. Oh, there you go. As soon as I click it, it accepts it. Okay. Right. This will be interesting.
I could at some point switch to my Sovereign class.
Sovereign's not a bad one. We're fighting the space crystal spiders. Right, here we go. Let's put everything into the correct mode.
And now my visuals work.
Yeah, sometimes just like a transition from one to another. Right, let's show you some serious firepower. Concentrate. Oh, there you go. There's a vengeance there. So there's a Bajoran Interceptor as well in the group as well, which is like that fast and really nippy little ship. Which is probably going to be the next one I will try in the storyline missions just to see what it's like. Oh yeah, let's turn on aggro mode as well. I'll get more powers when I do that. Into that as well. Let's have one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those. Yeah, got a few buffs going as well.
Yeah, you do. Jeez.
Well, that's a bit of a weird glitch. I'm getting squares on the. Let's get rid of that one. So I've got. This is probably like my most powerful ship out of all my characters. I think when it came out, I just spent ages getting all the buffs, doing everything I could. Like, well, I feel like when I'm hungry. Oh yes, hangry.
I'm always hungry.
No,
That's my secret. I'm always hungry.
I can understand that one. It's I know some people joke about it, but it's a fairly common thing. It's like something to do like your blood sugar levels drop, and it's your body's going, "Give me food." Oh, torpedo speed 3. Yeah. There you go. Let's see what's my lowest one again. Iconian. You look at all the things I've got as well. Where's Iconian? Where's Iconian? Yes, I'll take Iconian.
Federation needs to up their game if all their admirals are going after other tech to pimp out their ships.
Well, technically, this ship I'm flying at the moment is a Federation ship. It's from the 31st century. Obviously, with all the really advanced tech, pretty much the Hulk when you haven't eaten. Oh, I can appreciate that. It's weird how your body does that. It's like, I suppose it's to sort of force you to go and get food. Yeah. Interesting. There's the old vengeance there. Just for a laugh, I'm going to do something else you can do as well. is a lot of people don't realise this, is if you've got your ship fully equipped, you can go to switch starship, and you can actually do it from space. And I think you can do this about once a minute. Let's show off the old Ticonderoga. I've been told it's the same as well. If I've not been eating, I get very moody and grumpy. A bit like somebody else, don't you?
Oh, I hear a cat.
Yes. So then it transfers everything over. But I always like to double check to make sure. Yeah, because there we go. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't fully transfer it over. You have to sort of click on it. This is more of an intelligent ship, so it's like more focused firepower. Yep. Also uses disruptors as well. Look at that. The Iconium resistance thing. What is it? Hyper injection warp core. Look at all the modifiers on there. This shit's pretty damn powerful. Okay, let's do another one. Again. Still annoying about this, but can't be helped. Let's try something else. See what else we've got on the. I keep pressing the wrong bloody button. There we go. No one's queued. If there's like say 2 or 3 people queued for them, you know you're pretty much going to get in there straight away with a group of 2. So it's the crystalline catastrophe. That's another fun one. Oh yeah. I can cloak in this ship.
Ugh. Oh, I can still see you, I think, because we're in a group.
Yeah. It's basically.
So you're like translucent.
It's because I'm saying to you right where I am. It's like, look, I'm actually over here, kind of thing. But as far as the enemy are concerned, and I've tried this in PvP, they won't see you. But yeah, one of the few Federation ships that can cloak. And there's advantages to being in cloak, obviously, apart from being pretty much untargetable. But you can have it set up so when you drop. Oh, bloody hell,
whoa!
Yes, holy crap! The Universe class has dropped out. As you drop out of cloak, you get like an attack bonus as well. So it's, and just so you can see, I'll decloak.
Oh,
there we go.
Nice.
The size of that thing. Seriously, look at how big that ship is. The Vengeance is big, but that thing is ridiculously huge. Like, oh, where did he go, George? Nice ship, but it's. I never thought I'd hear myself say this. I think it's too big.
It's never too big.
Well, it is if you want.
I say this as the smallest possible ship. I know, but
the Defiant's a small ship.
Yeah, I have one. I could switch to that too.
Oh, the Defiant with quad cannons. Oh yeah.
Oh, get the discovery weapons on the Defiant.
There we go. When that just drops out of warp and you see that beast. Okay, deploy the drones. Go forward. Go forward just a little bit more. And as soon as I get to within fire range, I'm going to stop and unleash the firepower. As soon as I'm within range, I forgot. 10.
Why are there always Tholians involved?
As long as the ship is capable. To be honest, with a ship that big, you don't have to worry about it being dodging it. You can just take the punishment. Now, that's it. Destroyed. God, look at it. We've almost destroyed it already. And what positions I get? I got 3rd place. Nice.
Nice.
We try Starbase 24 and hope it doesn't bug out again.
Yeah, that's fine.
That bug was Oh, that's annoying when that happens. Well, it's not really a bug, it's a glitch. But it's technically the same. Less than a minute it took. There's my little drones there. Less than a minute it took us to take down that. Less than a minute. It's ridiculous firepower. There's a Galaxy X in the background there. Right, let's do that again. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Invite to team. I think this is the sort of game Jordan would like as well, because it's free to play and you can create whatever character class you like. Also, it means somebody else can join the
Yeah, and you can run it on pretty much anything.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Anything made in the last like 8 years, probably.
Well, if I could run it on my previous laptop, and that was about a 5-year-old laptop. I mean, it wasn't good for its time laptop, but it was still a laptop. Right, so what's it doing? Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get this one working. The Gorn Minefield one, that's very well, not boring, but it's not as good as Starbase 24. Let's see what else there is. The Zero one, not bad, but it can take a while because you have to wait until certain waves. Battle of Procyon as well, because that's another good one. Oh, there you go.
Another right away.
Yeah, it's like, let's try this one. Click. Ooh. That's what I say. Now, if you look for the ones that, like, say, 2 or 3, you're pretty much guaranteed to get in within a few minutes, because then somebody will see that there's like 4 in there and go, oh, I'll try that one. What else is there? Like the Federation Fleet Alert's now got 4 people in the queue, so we will pretty much be guaranteed if I'd click that one. What I'll probably do is I will... Can I sort by queued? I can't, damn. Yeah. I just saw the old Discovery ship below us.
The Discovery or the Shinzo?
The Shinzo. I keep forgetting what the class of it is. I just think of it as the Discovery ship. Still can't get around to watching that, but
Procyon 5 is underway.
this is where it takes a little bit while to boot up. So this is how you spend time getting things ready. And there's literally 5 of us. And I think we got like a.
Oh no, there's 9 of us because I can pop out 4 ships.
Oh, what the
hollow ships.
Oh,
also,
true.
I have the other summon once I get below 50% hull health. So
True. Oh, you're back for now. Good. Yeah, everyone's internet seems to be going a bit strange tonight. Mine as well.
yeah, mine was a bit weird earlier.
Right, and just for a laugh.
Their builders are targeting the Enterprise, moving to intercept at full impulse.
Giddy person. Sorry.
Khajiit sells wares.
Yes. Yes, clean. There we go. Have some of
I feel like that's racist on some level.
Specious, definitely. Maybe not racist.
Yeah.
So we've got to shut down the portals as well. Otherwise, there's no point in us just. Down time portal. That's 1 down. 16%. Let's just scoot forward. Yeah, too many people go forward and like that one's been done. Okay, okay. I can hear you. 30%. 32 even.
That's half of the portals. Keep going.
Yes. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, so there's no way you can do this in like sort of a minute. This is very
Unless
hard.
everyone goes for a different thing.
Yeah. That's why it's better for those sort of ones is to sort of focus on your what you can do in the pickup groups like this. It's not going to happen, but not a big deal. long as you shut them down. Because you've also as well not only got to, turn off the portals. You've also got to fight off all the nasty bastards. Oh, it's got teleported. Sneaky bastards. No response.
Of course, there's no response.
Oh, no response from Windows support. Oh dear, sucks. Alright, Pat, you just won something.
I did?
Yeah, you, loot drop, I think.
Oh, okay.
You just came up with so-and-so one with
The Tax Utat is ready. Fire!
Oh, I forgot that's the Enterprise.
Yeah. The Enterprise J.
Command sphere destroyed. We did it. It's...
Yeah, I feel like it's a good day to go,
timeline is
like,
changing.
watch a movie or something instead of be on the computer.
The Battle of Procyon 5 is underway. The crew of Enterprise J is preparing
It's
to
supposed to
destroy the
reset.
command sphere.
If anyone's
The
wondering.
enemy is sending reinforcements through time. You're right. Only this time the sphere
Then
builders
bios
have new
screen. Oh
allies.
no.
The Krenim.
Uh,
Still need to close the time portals.
every BIOS is different.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Sphere builders are targeting the Enterprise.
You're going to be looking for factory reset.
Bad idea.
Yeah. That's not for me, by the way. It's for somebody else in the chat.
Yeah, no. This is not general advice. Don't go do this unless you have to.
Yeah, like last port call sort of thing.
Yeah, seriously.
We can't afford to lose her.
Right, protect the Enterprise.
Core breach imminent. Abandoned ship.
Damn. Shut down. The problem is, as you get attacked, you can't shut down the portal, so you have to like clear off.
That's why I like my little hollow ships. They take all the fire for me.
Yeah, science ships can be pretty decent. And I wouldn't say they're difficult, but a decent science ship can, if set up right, can actually out DPS a subpar tactical ship, and can tank like crazy if you do it right. And the way you can tell you've got a science ship is because you've got the subsystem targeting and the secondary deflector.
Sensor analysis.
Yep. Got to shut down these portals as well.
Ooh, I think, we missed the two back there.
Yep, I'm going to try and close this one. That's one done. So let's take out that right over there. Right, I'll protect you if you shut down the portal. Okay, so turn around. Shut that one down as well. But we do have to close them. Again, we're not going to get the bonus.
No.
Definitely not.
Half the portals are down. Well done.
Thank you. Get this one down here. Cranium just coming out of it.
Yeah, my best advice, Ace of Thorns, is to go find like a YouTube video on your phone or something of someone with your BIOS doing it.
Yeah, I refuse to mess around with BIOSes myself. It's a shame they're like me, because there's like literally a really good computer place just up the road from me, and they are pretty good. And they've been there for as long as I can remember. I've never heard a bad thing about them. So, but obviously, somebody's in the other side of the country. That's not practical.
I have a couple of really good computer places around me too, but I'm just so do-it-myself that I always end up sticking my hand in.
When it comes to software, I don't mind doing it, but when it comes to the, the nitty-gritty, real, what do you call it?
Hardware?
The hardware? Yeah, I stay clear of that. Kicking the computer. Oh dear.
I can't recommend that course.
No, I can't recommend that either. I mean, if you know it's 100% broken, then maybe.
Oh yeah, make a video out of it. Get a bunch of hits.
You get a few quid from it.
The Tax Utat is ready. Fire!
I think there's 3 waves to this. Alrighty. Maybe a 4th one. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this particular one. There's definitely at least 3. Because each time they keep sending back more and more reinforcements.
Excellent work.
Wait! Timeline change imminent.
Again.
The Battle of Procyon 5 is underway.
I messed up his faces now.
Whoa!
He is
Poor Daniels.
He is really messed up. Like, dude, it's Federation, mate. You know, we can get you some, what do they call it, cosmetic surgery.
Right. Scanning. Okay. The Nakul have joined the fight this time.
Guess we better stick with the Enterprise this time.
No. Bad idea.
Well, I'm gonna try and close these portals. We've got to shut them down anyway.
Right.
Oh,
it's just optional.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just basically means you get more marks at the end of it and like things like that. The amount of buffs I'm getting in this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Starfleet uniforms are designed to be comfortable in all environments.
Yep. Right. Where's that portal gone? I can't see it. There's so much going on, I literally can't see where the portal is.
Seeing some weird, like, graphical thing. I'm seeing
like squares?
ships hitboxes.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. I think because there's just so much going on.
Moving to intercept.
No, I can't do anything with that. Turn. Yeah, broadside emitters as well. Those are fun. Broadside cannon barrage.
Mayday! Core breach imminent! Abandoned ship!
Whoa! Whoa!
Still trying to shut down this portal, which I can't with everything in the way. Literally is all clear.
I love my tier 5, or my whatever 5 mastery ability of giving me armor when I
you level the ship?
Buff my shields. Yeah.
Nice.
Means I can go on to another one, but I don't have another tier 6 to learn from, so.
Let's shut down this portal. Come on. Now, I'm thinking maybe the Rufus would have been better in this this fight. She's got some. She's probably even more powerful than this ship. That's got the slightly better carrier effects as well. Yeah, so I can't. Every time I get shot, I can't close the portal. The thing
Damn, so close.
You can actually name characters after NPC, so you can name your bridge crew after characters if you wanted to.
My first officer is a female Andorian. I'll name her after you.
There you go. So, I mean, this is my crew as well. So I've got a Borg. I could rename her if I wanted to. Like that.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, don't do it in combat.
No. I just think I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah, I've got my aggro thing on as well, so in theory they should be attacking me more. Oh dear. I have another broadside just because I can. You're with us in spirit, Ace of Wands. That's it. Yeah, you are officially now in canon. In Star Trek. Well, Star Trek Online is semi-official. It's just it's considered to be its own timeline. but it is, like I say, it's semi-official. It's not official, if that makes sense.
Ah, I blew up.
Yeah, I just saw your thing go off. This is definitely one of the harder missions, I can realise now. Yeah, there's no way we could have done that bonus.
No.
What a round can do is...
Where is
attract fire. Okay, I'm going to go into double aggro mode now. Basically means I get higher resistances, but I attract more attention from firepower. So in theory, they'll go after him, not the little sight ship that's doing whatever it is they're doing. That's it. Need to close that time portal. By me attracting the firepower, means other people won't be attacked. That's the theory, anyway.
Ow!
That's what I'm hoping for.
Rex just appeared in front of Enterprise. We need some backup.
I'm on it. Yeah, you'd think that, but it's more a case of like I'm. Yeah, this is a time for a broadside. Where's the Enterprise? Oh, there it is. Oh crap! It's a dreadnought, and the Enterprise is being hammered. Right. Have some fun, shall we, boys?
Enterprise hull integrity under 50%. Give them a hand.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, Chekhov 2.0.
I think that is actually what's his name doing the voice for it. Walter Cohen.
What, Walter Cohen?
Yeah, that is actually.
Oh yeah,
him.
it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 'Cause it is Chekhov.
Yep.
I wasn't even looking. I was just going by voice.
Yep, it is him, which is obviously a little bit older, so his voice is. That's it. Ignore the Enterprise. Focus on me. Focus on me. That's what I like to see. Ignore the the big ship there. Focus on the big grey bastard right in front of you. Weird. We got it.
Nice work on
Oh, I got one of them. Yes.
Oh, on the portals.
Yeah.
Sweet.
They just completely ignored me.
That's why having.
I'm gonna die now, but whatever.
What to say? Having aggro with a ship like this that can tank is very good because it basically you can do that. But they focus more on the biggest threat, which for them is me. That's all.
I think they're trying to like put me out of time or something.
Yeah, oh, there's I've actually got one of the time ships as well, like the Aeon. It's one of its abilities is actually to rewind time. It's like,
that's amazing.
or I can call on the past version of myself and the future version of myself.
That's some Flash level stuff right there.
Sounds fun, but the downside is, if the future version gets damaged or destroyed, when they reintegrate, I suffer a lot of damage. It's basically the damage catching up with me. I'm basically going to be streaming until probably this match is over. It was, I didn't realise it was going to take this long, but I mean generally I tend to stream for about 3.5 hours. Or minimum I tend to go for like 2, maximum is 4, but typically I try to go for around 3. It's just this particular fight is taking longer than anticipated. So it's like what, 9:20 now, so again I'll hover around by there. There you go. And oh look! I have Miracle Worker. Means you get me down to 10% health and suddenly boom, back up to max. Yep. do need to close this portal.
I have gone back to the Enterprise to help her heal a bit.
Good. Yeah, I can tank these guys all day, but unfortunately I just can't close the portal at the same time. I can do one or the other.
Yeah. Maybe if I come in from the bottom, they won't shoot me.
I'm trying to keep their attention. Oh, look. Temporal abilities means my engineering ability reset, and I'll get Miracle Worker back again.
Oh, being pushed away by the frickin' beams.
Yep. Oh, the reverse track.
Repulsor beams, yeah.
Yeah, those can be annoying. Right, my emergency tanking ability. Oops, I'm down to, oh dear. I ain't doing too well on the old down to 40%. Like everyone's attacking me now.
Come on. Maybe? Did I do it?
Yes, you did.
Yes!
I'm about to blow up.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah, it's there was a new update today and they changed a few things, so I imagine that it was a bit of a whoopsie error, so there's probably going to be a patch tomorrow or something. Or next couple of days at least. Yeah, those squares are not meant to be there. Somebody just healed me, but whoever did it. Oh, we've got one more portal to go.
Yeah!
Did it. Fantastic. Right.
Suck my photons. Other ships. Oop, my screen went black. Oh, okay. It's
Here's our chance. Fire!
The text has changed. I'm thinking that was the last wave. Yeah.
I hope so.
But that was crazy. Still, at least we found a tactic that worked.
We did it.
We've stopped. I go in and grab attention. You sneak in under the radars and do it. God,
now
Daniels
we
is
need to
messed
stop
up.
them for good.
4 Daniels.
It's like he gets shat on. They're too bad. On the second act we got 100% and we managed to keep it on the third act till 31%. Did we go? No. So we got 53 as a score. Okay. I'm going to go with fleet marks. You got 58 fleet marks. See? Didn't do too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that's fucking teamwork.
My little arrow shuttle's still following me. Hasn't been blown up yet.
Aw. Have you actually seen?
Come, my tiny little friend.
Have you seen the what's it called? The starbase yet?
The fleet starbase?
Yeah. Have you actually seen the fleet starbase yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, in fact, I'll do a quick little tour of the fleet starbase because there's about 3 or 4 different things. Let's see, we might got a transwarp for it. I don't. Okay, that's not a problem.
Do we even have it yet? Does it have to be tier 1 all the way around?
I think it might have to be. You still get the starbase, but I think it's just it. Well, we'll soon see. I just need.
We're almost done with the theoretical modeling.
10 XP in friendship. Yay! Wood. Let's see, because I was trying to remember where the starbase is. System list. I'll type into TAR. Federation Fleet Starbase is. Where is it? I'm trying to remember where this Federation Fleet Starbase is. Oh, there you go.
Or is it? I'm still in the Sol system, so I can't search systems.
Aldebaran system near K7.
Near K7.
Yep. Alright, time for some slipstream. Or like, it's basically turbo warp. Transwarp 32.
Super warp.
Yep. Fly past Riser. Past the Briar Patch. And if you can't, then can't. In fact, why don't I just transwarp to K7?
I'm on my way.
Why don't I just transwarp to K7? Might be easier. I'm almost there anyway. Yeah, if you transwarp to K7, it's quite close to the Fleet Starbase. It's like, you know, the same sector.
The only transwarp I have is Seoul.
Ah, okay. Probably a very. I do like seeing some of the ship names as well. Some of them are pretty good, like the Saratoga there, the Europa. Oh god, yeah, being able to warp or teleport in real time, that would be fantastic. Or get a replicator. It's like, I want some meatballs.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
I'd be so much fatter than I am.
It's not much. It's humble. But there's the beginnings of our starbase. Still technically under construction, as you can see. My ship's almost as big as this is like the central core and everything's built off of it. But yeah, my ship is almost as big as the starbase. That's dock. So how more? Although, you know, technically the starbase would be docking with me, and the ship's so big. I imagine if it was the J Universe class.
Doesn't the non-warp stuff still run on nuclear power?
Yeah, it's a sort of fusion type system.
Yeah,
because the warp power comes from warp plasma, which you only get by creating a matter and antimatter reaction in the center of a dilithium crystal. Boom, Star Trek knowledge.
Another sci-fi universe that requires a crystal to make shit work.
Yep. Well, it's more to sort of like focus the energy beams, the antimatter and the matter. Yeah, we go. Not much.
I have arrived.
Oop, see if I can see you teleporting in. Right. You have to dock first, obviously. Yeah, let's take a stay there. There we go.
Woo!
See the CGB.
I'm the space elf.
Star Trek to your face. Booyaka. Hello. Welcome to Starbase. And you can upgrade it. There's different floors you can get as well. There's stuff along here. There's there'll be particular vendors just under here as well. There's there'll be things that we can unlock as well, like duty officers not available. Pretty much 90% of the stuff is not available at the moment because we've literally only got the shell, which is like the bare minimum you need. But you know, this is like, you can have like tribbles as well on the base. You can have like a proper bar here as well. You can raise the blast shields. Like they're like little vanity projects, that kind of thing. There's a meeting area up here. And
called the 603 Club.
Yep. And I think this will be where you can go up to like one of the other floors, but they're obviously not active yet. Oh yeah, so you got engineering, science, and tactical. Let's see if they're working. All right. Got the tactical part of the thing. Again, that's not active. It's this way. Yeah, we have our own.
That would have been a great April Fool's Day joke. You just turn everyone's ships into TARDISes.
Oh, that or no, they would look like tier 1 vessels or something stupid like that.
Alright, and Millennium Falcons. Just do something right. Oh, we have a medical officer who prefers to stand on her chair.
The funny thing is, there is actually a casino in Star Trek. I believe it's on Drozana.
Yeah, there's also that. I can never remember it. The Nimbus 3.
Yep, there's
yeah.
So you can requisition your ship here as well. They do sort of.
Ooh, where is that?
That's on the tactical level.
Okay. If you go to the science level, you can see our chief medical officer prefers to stand on her chair.
Oh, this I've got to see. Yeah, this is really like your DOF, and there's different things as well. I mean, I'll show you the. Where is she? No, she's not there. Oh, wrong. I'm in the wrong section. Yeah, there's also we have a colony. We have a mining base. I'll show you on this thing. Will be easier. The fleet holdings. We have a colony world. We have a dilithium mine, an embassy, K13, which this is for all the retro stuff. So if you like for example, like you want to have this is like retrofitted engineering, transwarp. Yeah, so we have to unlock those. Biologist facilities. There's 23rd century duty officers, which give you different abilities. Well, sorry, different looking abilities. They do exactly the same, but they may have like the original series sound effects and stuff like that. It's all fun. Xenotech engineering, the research lab. This is where you can buy. Yeah, see it there. It's literally just the basic thing floating there. The spire. This is where you can get the what they're called. The what's it? These things, the tactical vulnerability locators,
right.
Things like that. Plus,
I feel like there's this hologram of DNA strands in the engineering section. I feel like they're trying to genetically engineer something.
Possible.
Isn't that illegal?
Oh, maybe. As long as it's not. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that is
I think there's something going on.
Unless they're studying something, like some kind of.
Wasn't there an episode of Enterprise where a Klingon like put information in their DNA, like a computer in their DNA to transfer it?
I know there was one where the Klingons got hold of the original augment virus that the humans were using. Because they're thinking, oh, it made the Klingons stronger, so it made the humans stronger. So they thought, oh, we'll have some of that. And unfortunately, it turns out it made the Klingons more like humans.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Way to go.
And because it was a virus, of course, it propagated through the Klingon population, which is why in Kirk's era, a lot of the Klingons had the smooth foreheads.
Is this a painting of Praxis blowing up?
Where?
Why would they paint that?
That could be Hobus.
Oh yeah, well that's not any better.
No, it's not. It's like
way to celebrate it.
But, like that, I think is the Badlands. Yeah, that's the Badlands. No, they did not like it when they became more like humans. It was great. It's one of the reasons why they don't talk about it. Oh yeah.
So who spilled the yellow paint all over the outside here?
That's the. I suppose it's to represent the engineering department or something, isn't it? It's a bit garish though. Go back to the main lobby. Wax the forehead. One thing you can get as well, which I would definitely like to have at least this, is where the sort of like upper deck is. Oh, I think it's the upper deck, or is it over here? One of the two. You can get a series of pictures which shows all the Enterprises, all the way from HMS Enterprise to the big blobby one, the NX, the A, like the original, the A, B, the C, the D, the E. I don't think it shows the F though, because that. No, I think it goes up to the E. Oh, what's he doing up there? Get down from there. We can go up it. Yeah, that's the.
I mean, if you're not supposed to be on it, why did they make it?
Oh no, it's a. What do you call it? It's actually an access way to this, like the meeting, one of the meeting platforms over here, because. You know, you can get like eventually one of the things you can get, again, fluff thing, you can get like a table that goes across here. Is this game good for two people to play in Quest together? Good question, Bernard. Yes, it is. It's very good.
Yeah.
Especially if you have if one of you is one, I'm going to say class for want of a better expression. If like one of you say tactical and one of you science, or one of you science and one of you engineer, or one of you engineer and one of you tactical, it works really well. I mean, if you can get 3 people together and have the triumvirate, all 3 character classes, you can have the healing and funky abilities of science, you would have the tanking abilities of engineering, and the sheer firepower of tactical. Now you can, there's nothing to say you can't have, let's say, 2 science or 2 tactical or 2 engineer, but I've just personally found it better to have things. But also remember, just because you're a science captain doesn't mean you have to fly a science ship. You can be a science captain in an engineering ship. I mean, technically, I am an engineer. The Ticonderoga is a tactical ship with an engineering boost. So it's almost like a hybrid ship between the two. There goes me, Delta Flyer. Yeah, you can definitely play. I mean, if you start off together and go. I can get the emotes up here. That's the mega guitar. But yeah, you can do it solo. You can do it in a group. Do it in a pair. So yeah, it's worth giving it a try. And the game's free. And to be fair, you do actually get a fair amount free in the game.
Yeah, it's great.
And just to sort of give you an example, all these episodes, all of this, you get for free. How much of the game is space combat? Probably
like 60%.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. 60%, 2/3. Ground combat is a lot better than it used to be. When the game first came out, ground combat sucked big time. Oh, you big on the space combat. I mean, some of the missions. I mean, for example, like when you first start off, like, what is it? Like, you were doing like quite a few ground ones, but yeah, it's probably about 60% is space. I mean, to be fair, that's what most people play the game for. It's for the ships. There's a ridiculous amount of ships in the game at the moment. So go with some blood wine. Burp. And now we're going to spam the emotes. But I mean, to show you how many ships there are. For example, these are the small craft. You've got the Delta Flyer, the Runabout, and that's my little Klingon ship. Well, which is quite nifty. Tier 1, because you've got 3 factions. You have 2 main factions, and the Romulan faction can sort of go between Klingon and Federation. You choose, once you get past, I think it's level 10, do you want to ally yourself with Klingons, or do you want to ally yourself with the Federation? And for the first few missions, it does make a difference, but once you get towards the mid-late game, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, see, I've got the original the Enterprise. I mean, something to bear in mind as well is I have been playing the game for a long time, so I'm probably going to have a lot more ships available than somebody starting like brand new today, and I mean a lot more ships. So it's like I've got all the tier 1 ships there, plus I've got a Borg unlock, I've got tribbles, I've got the Enterprise Era bundle, including the NX, another tribble, another tribble, mirror uniform, I've got the Khan emote, support, enough, back to ships. So you've got these ones. It's mostly a game focused around the Federation. So obviously, if you play as Klingon or as a Romulan, you're not going to have as many ships, so just bear that in mind. But then again, it's Star Trek, so the Federation is the main focus.
Oh, those Olympus.
Yeah,
Olympus class vessels.
Which one?
The one with the big ball on it.
Oh, the Daedalus class. Yep. That's a cool ship, actually. It's pretty cool. I do like that. That's probably, if you're creating a science vessel and you get to tier 2, that's the one to go for. Got the Perseus class as well. Where is it? Klingon ships. The Klingon ships are pretty funky. The Thunderchild heavy escort refit which is this is a decent ship. Go Klingon and Sith. See, that's what you should do. You should create a Klingon Sith. And what else is it? Tier 4. This is where you start getting to like the really more powerful ships. You've got the Romulan, Yarkala, Puyak, Sao Paulo, which is the refit of the Defiant. But tier 5 and 6, this is where things start to get good. The multi-mission strategic explorer, the Vesta one. If you ever have a chance to save up for a bundle for a science person, this is the one to get. Now you've got some quantum focus shield bubble. You've got a ridiculous over the powered transwarp in space as well. I mean, I'll just show you the stats for it. Where is it? So you've got 12 degrees turn, which is pretty respectable. Where's the shield modifier? That tells you how good your shields are. You've got one hangar bay as well, auxiliary dual heavy cannons. So it's a science ship with heavy cannons. And if you get all three, you can have your entire front row ship, with these dual heavy cannons. Brilliant. There you go. Shield modifier 1.4. So basically, you get a 40% bonus on top of whatever shield you get. So if you get, for example, a shield with, say, I don't know, 5,000 hit points on it, you're going to get probably close to 6,000-7,000 after you've got all the stats from your ship. Got the Enterprise C you can get as well, and this is one of the ones you can actually get from a mission within game.
Yeah, I have that one.
Very good ship for tier 4, early tier 5 kind of thing. Tactical character. This is another one. The Armitage, which is the there you go, Federation battle cruiser there. Variable auto target armament. Is basically it's disturbing things here. The Burrell, very maneuverable ship, and it does 25% damage if you're attacking an NPC from the rear. Pardon the expression. The Defiant, I said the Derelict there. The Hen, Warbird. Oh, where is she? Excelsior, the Galaxy Dreadnought Cruiser with its third nacelle, and again you can see on the bottom there basically the phaser lance cannon, and when the saucer section separates, that turns into basically the the equivalent of a space shotgun. The Hakona Advanced Warbird, the Romulan version of the Prometheus. The Carthy Battle Carrier. This is the ship I'm going to be getting for my recreation of Captain Pugwash. Marauder Patrol Cruiser, chunky ship. Prometheus. The Nebula. Regent. This is another good ship as well because it has a very good quantum torpedo with a 180-degree targeting arc. So you put that bad boy on your front, you can literally target anything that's in front of you, because most torpedoes have a sort of 45 to 90-degree targeting angle. Not that one. You could be alongside it and it can literally fire the torpedo sideways. The Scimitar. Took me, again, another ship it took me a long time to save up the Zen for, but it was worth it. Tavaro and the Varnus. Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that thing, because I've realised I've gone way over the scheduled time that I said I was going to. Oh well. Way over. I want to thank everybody who has joined me today, both new and you say older not older streamers in terms of age, but people who've been following me for a while. I do again. I apologise for spilling of the tea, but yeah. So this week, I'm going to be trying out a few new things on the channel as well. So you may see things pop up and just sort of disappear one day. It's all to do with the new bot I'm going to be trying over the next couple of days. Going to see if I can get it all ready and prepped before the Elgato deck turns up, which may even been. I know I'll have to buy you a real tea to make up for it.
Can't you be like locked in the Tower of London for that?
What's that? Spilling the tea?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get my telegram from the Queen on my 100th birthday now. So, or if I'm put forward for a knighthood, it'll be yes. Well, we heard that in 2018 you did cause somebody to spill their tea off with their head, which would be an acceptable punishment for what I did. But
it's like fair.
So it's a fair cop, Mum. Right, so I'm going to bid you all a good night and to live long and prosper. If you can join me tomorrow for some more Witcher 3, that'll be absolutely fantastic. But if not, I hope you all have a great week. Shame, ring the shame bell. And let's see if I can get the credits to run. I've changed one of the settings on here now, so in theory, this should now work. So, bye-bye. Is this going to work? Oh, looks like I was logged out, you silly banana. Oi. Right, let's try running those credits again. Oh, fingers crossed, Ace of Thorns, you get it sorted soon. No, it's not working. That's the old-fashioned way. Really get this working. One of the reasons why I want to. Ah, okay. That could be why. There was an update.
There's a patch for STO as well.
That is probably
another one.
That's probably to do with the glitch we had earlier. And there goes the credits. Fantastic. Huh? Can't wait to be able to do that with just one button. Ah, brilliant. There we go. Yeah, I've changed it as well to go up on more the screen as well. Right. Well, I hope you all have a good night, and I hope you Ace of Thorns, you get your computer sorted really soon, because I know the pain. I know the pain. Night night.